just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth to me. It's now it occurred to me. Hell gon' burn like third degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that purse for me, and he took that curse from me. If you think that's perjury, boy, you better learn to read. Ayy, me and my baby girl in one accord, call that double dutch. I've been walking with the Lord, can't be doing such and such. Wait, I took a minute, but now I'm back in it. If God isn't with it, I don't wanna visit. I went independent, it's gotta repent and cut out that fake. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, 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 as in heaven on this.
Too many perks to being a child of God, I can't pop one. It's too many songs, not about the crown, I can't drop one. If God pull the trigger, something gon' happen, this ain't a pop gun. Gotta get the full picture when it come to life, I can't crop nothing. Okay, gotta pay my dues.
All right. What up, what up? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right. New week, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's do it.
I just took a break, okay.
Okay. W's in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Time to eat. All right, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Yanosh in the house, baby. Let's go. What up, Yanosh? Louis G in the building. All right, let's get started here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Time to eat, baby. Time to eat. Yeah. Z Gamer in the house. What up, Z Gamer? What up, Wokey? Clubhouse got motion here, baby. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining here in sunny Florida. I'm excited to be here. Who else is excited to be here? Anybody else? I'm ready to go. New week, baby. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, man. Good to see y'all. Stevie Mac in the house. YOLO Traders here. The Don is in the building. George VDM is here. What up, what up? Mod Squad. G Kim in the house. What up, G Kim? What up, Only Bands? What up, what up? Man, Mod Squad's lit. We lit. All right, Tamra in the building. What up, Tamra? Good morning. What's up, James? What's goody? What's goody? Clubhouse, how we feeling? Tyler, Tomas in the house. Billy's Lost is here. What's goody? Futures Lore in the building. What up, what up? Rafi's here. What up, Rafi? Insane webinar. Insane webinar over the weekend. Holy smokes. Well, damn, Rafi. Wow. Who else we got here, man? Who else we got? How'd you guys do in London and all that? Did you guys do good? What up, Cute? Carlito. Sunboy Comedy in the clubhouse now. Cheers, mate. Welcome in, welcome in. What up, Jose? What up, CD? Big Aaron in the building. What up, Emmanuel? What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to a new week. New week here. Closing out this month here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Only Bands. How we feeling? What up, DJ Scratches? What's good? What's good? What up? What up? Arrow Sassy. All right, give me 1 sec. We're gonna start this show here. Louis G, did I say what up to you? What up, Zyper? Man, I was outside. It is such a beautiful morning here in Florida, man. Such a beautiful morning. 74 degrees, nothing but sun. Oh, we got some rain later, but nothing but sun here. 74, 75, feels like 85. Just perfect, man. Just perfect. Well, Welcome in. Let's go ahead and get started here today. We are back. Today is Tuesday. Today is the 27th of May, and we're going to close out this month strong here this week. It's been a great month. I've been extremely patient, extremely calculated with my moves. I did take some payouts. I did lose some funded accounts, and now we're going to see if we can get those funded accounts back and get some more payouts and just rinse and repeat the process over and over and over again. We all know it was a tough, I would say like tough last week of June and first week of May, but the skies have opened up after CPI and all that, and we've just been hammering away here. So beautiful performance this month so far. Let me see something here, and let's just continue that. Let's continue that over the next couple days, and let's close it out and enter into June. All right. What up, Ken? What's good? What up, Nate G? What's popping? So good job, everyone, for really coming up and taking those little 2 weeks and not quaking and not getting all emotional and stuff like that, and just sticking to the plan and getting back on track where the results are at. So great job. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we'll begin the show here. All right. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, I thank you, Lord. I thank you for this new day, a beautiful day, Lord. I thank you that I am, Lord. Thank you for creating us. I pray that each individual would step into your image, step into their calling, your calling over their life, Lord. We thank you for making us in your image, Lord. We thank you for your plans for us to prosper and succeed and to be in good health, Lord. We receive it all, Lord. I pray for your people that they would step into that vision today, this week, this month, and get on with it, Lord. We thank you for all that you do in this community. Thank you for the spirit of victory that dwells among us, Lord, and all your love that you pour on us daily. So we give you the glory here for it. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. What an absolute miracle working power we've seen within this community over the last couple of years. It's been absolutely incredible to watch the hand of God at work, and that's because we're receiving it, right? We're receiving the message, right? And we are moving on. We're no longer listening to the world's ways. We're no longer trying to follow and keep up with mediocrity and the Joneses, but we're stepping in to that calling. We're stepping into that vision, right? Your family needs someone to step up, and it's so cool. It's such an honor to be with y'all who are going to be the people who step up for your families, and that's going to be taking place all over the world. So it's so cool to be here with you guys and just watch the growth take place. It's absolutely incredible. So WW, why don't you throw a W in the chat for you guys, if you can all like the stream too as well, and sub to the channel, and let's go ahead and get this thing started. Y'all ready? Ready, Clubhouse? Clubhouse. Oh my God, did we just make up a new word? Clubhouse in the chat. That's so funny. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. That is awesome. Give yourself a round of applause here. And let's go ahead and get started. So again, today is the 27th of May, and another day, another opportunity for us to stick to our plan here, right? To respect ourselves, to respect our playbook, and to really think about the future, right? Everything you do today, right, are seeds that you're planting for the future, right? So what fruit would you like to eat in the future, and make sure that you're planting those seeds today and really making decisions that your future self will thank you for. All right, so we don't really have much news going on today, so we are going to remain disciplined. We're going to be patient. You got some other stuff happening, like some orange folders at 8:30, but that's about it, right? Nothing too crazy. Tomorrow we got a little bit of red folder like Fed meetings going on at 2 p.m., which is going to be Wednesday. Nothing too crazy within our session though, right? When we're here in the morning. So nothing too crazy on today, nothing too crazy tomorrow. Thursday we're going to have unemployment claims coming in here. We should have, we're in the news a bunch here on Thursday. So crude oil's coming in. You got prelims coming in as well. So Thursday should be a pretty big day here. And then Friday, which is the 30th, which is going to be the last trading day of May, we have just this core PCE stuff. So other than that, it's just a bunch of yellow folders all throughout Thursday and Friday here. And then bam, Monday, or I think Monday is June 2nd, and we're off and running, right, to a new month now. So let's close this one out strong here over the next couple days. Let's stay patient, let's stay disciplined, and let's make the right moves here today. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the charts. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. W. Yeah, I think we made up a new word. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a fresh top-down analysis. We'll take a look at gold. We'll take a look at the NASDAQ, and then we'll go kind of see where we're at. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, as you can see, and we are moving, man. So we are very, very bearish here. It looks like yesterday was obviously a bank holiday, and we didn't really do much. Looks like we just moved down all day yesterday, and then had a nice little pullback at the end, and that basically left us with a resistance on gold now, right? So gold is all funky. As you can see, we have been just moving all around, right? You came all the way down here, you finally closed below support, you had all this clean range to the left hand side, yet we stuttered right here, didn't make our move down, started consolidating a bit, pushes back up, and now I think we're just back in the range, right? We're just overall back inside this daily range right here. So you have support here, right? And then you have that resistance, right? So that's pretty much where we're at. So a nice little breakout here should get us back down towards like 31.70 or whatever that was down there, right? If you get a nice closure below, we should be able to move down tomorrow and then be able to fill this wick. And then you never know, maybe we can get all through that clean range there and come back down to 3,000. So that's a big move to look for here. Not today, but I would say over the course of the next week or two, maybe we can get something like that to happen, right? At least the next week or so, towards the end of the month here. So right now the daily candle is moving down. We are pushing right into that support. So as I just had highlighted, you do have a support level right here, and this current daily candle is now filled the wick, moved down, tapped into support, and now we don't know what we're going to do, right? Are we going to reject out of it like we did here and here? Also, we did it over here. Or are we going to continue pushing, break through the lows, and continue driving down on this daily candle here, right? So that's the big question for today. Have we reached our target, or are we going to push through the target, right, and continue down? I think the first question is answered, right? Have we reached our target? Yes. Right now, the new question is, will we continue to break through the lows, or are we going to start to reject here and start to come up with a plan, right, to start to counter trend buy and take buys to move back up here on gold throughout the New York session, right? So that's kind of the plan. I'm open for both buys and sells. Let's take a look at the 4-hour here, see what's happening. 4-hour is beginning to run into support now as well. So daily is in support. 4 hours starting to tap into support here as well. You've had just a beautiful run down here, right? You got the pack runner up here. By the way, new videos have went into the course here, pack runner being one of them. You had the pack grabbed here. You had a strong candle, filled the entire range, and now we're just coming into this area right here. So now we're curious as to what this candle will do. Are we going to push through? Are we going to reject and start heading north? What is going to take place here? So let's go find out some more information from the lower time frames, like the 1 hour here. So 1 hour has officially closed, and it looks like the candle closed with very little to no bottom wick, again right at a very strong level of support. So if you look left, you'll notice that all these candles have rejected out of here and moved up, right? Rejected out, moved up, rejected out, moved up. So can we get some rejection out of here for price to start pushing up today, and that be our opportunity to go long here during the New York session, right? That's kind of the question right now. So let's take a look. So far, 1 hour looks good. Close at support with no bottom wick, right? Let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute has been moving down. As you can see, we're losing a lot of steam to the downside. So you are closing at support as well. All time frames at this point. 15-minute looking really, really choppy to the top side, but all in all, I think we should begin to head north. You do have a resistance here as well. This is a pretty big range though, right? This is going to be a 180 pip range. So the idea is, what's the probability that if we get a very strong 30-minute bullish closure, right, that the next candle won't pop up here? Right, I think the probability of that happening is pretty high, as opposed to the probability of us closing strong bullish here and then driving down, right? I think that's a lower probability. So only because everything is at support daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, all of it's at support. Targets have been tapped. I think the probability is a bit higher now for a pullback versus a continuation. So that's kind of my gist here, my thoughts for the NY session. You can do something to keep yourself a little bit like safer and maybe do something like this, right? Buys above 32.96 here. You got clean range moving up to the left. It's like a 85 pip range. Other than that, you're pretty choppy in between here, but we do have a lot of NY open volume coming in now, so we could push through there. I think if you can get a closure above 96 though, everything looks pretty good to continue running at that point. So let's pay attention to the 30-minute candle here, and if it closes strong bullish, then I'll probably look to go long here on this next 30-minute candle, maybe even 15-minute at this pace. So we'll see how we close at 8:15 in 5 minutes, and then maybe we get a opportunity to get in here. Cool. So that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I haven't seen gold since Friday. So pretty interesting what we did yesterday, and now what we're doing here. We're coming right into that wick area now. So many times before, we popped right out of here. So we'll see if we can get to it and get a nice long position here. Yeah, if we can't get it anywhere below 96, then I guess above 96 is going to have to be where the trade's taken. So we'll see. We'll see how this 15-minute candle closes. What up, Jamil? How we feeling? How we feeling? EQ Clips in the house. What up? What up? Nightbot's here. I watched some of your videos this week. 1 or 2 trades will change your... Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. 1 or 2 trades. I have another one dropping. Maybe I'll drop it today. Yeah. Did I take a trade yet? Nah, I haven't. I actually have not looked at the charts since I left y'all on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, what up, Clubby? How we feeling? There's no news at 8:30? I don't think so. I don't think we have any news today. Today is Tuesday, the 27th, 8:30 a.m. Oh, yeah, just the orange folder here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with being in for orange folders. It's just the red folders that I don't like to be in on. What's good, Tyler? How you guys doing? How's everyone doing in the clubhouse, man? What a webinar this past weekend. What was it that? I mean, Rafi, come on, bro. That was insane. You know, a lot of that has to do, you know, most people don't realize that stuff. They're not looking there. They're not searching there. They're looking at these stupid charts, thinking that that's what's holding that. They think that that's what's actually holding them back from being successful. Right? They're not looking within, right? They're not looking into the ego, into, you know, how they're operating, right? So once you begin to understand and tap into those areas there, it's a new level, Was that a podcast with Raja? Me and Raja should do a pod. I think that would be an amazing podcast. We should like get a vote for that. Yeah. Thank you for the pack runner video. Yes. Hope you guys enjoyed the pack runner video. I hope you guys, I would go back and watch the liquidity video a few times. I know that one was a little bit like longer of a video, but it's extremely important, especially when I talk about trader A and trader B. I was both of those traders at one point, right? And I'm telling you, it's much better to be, I think it was trader B in that example. Yeah, great. Yeah, I put up 5 new videos in the course in the clubhouse, so you guys can go check those out. For those of you guys that don't know, we dropped the course here in the clubhouse, so it's a whole bunch of basically everything you really need to get results here. You know, the system is not that deep. Everything is here. Everything you need to know. For the most part, I continue to add to this course too, like week by week, every 2 weeks or bi-weekly or whatever. And it's just, they're very, very important stuff here, right? So once you understand this and you get this stuff down, I mean, at that point, you just give yourself time to grow, right? And that's how success begins to develop within you. So it's a pretty simple course, man. Pretty simple, 5-6 minute videos, straight to the point, couple 10, 12 minute videos, and all that. So all that's in the Clubhouse, and we're going to continue to, tune that up and make it extremely like applicatable. Watch the pod with ASFX. Oh, nice. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, we got a closure here on gold. Pretty strong bullish closure here. I don't like the fact that if we look at this range right here, we were to say, hey, percentage-wise, like what percentage are we at? So if we look at the bottom of the range here, top of the range here, right, and we were to measure where this is, what would you guys say? I would say that was probably like 75%, right? We're 75% through this range here, right? So I would much rather see a pullback and then a better trade, or a closure above where you got all clean range to the left. Because look at the 15-minute time frame, like it's just resistance, all right through here. So yeah, I'll probably just sit tight. A lot of people are going to take buys here too, obviously, because everyone's looking to call the bottom. It's right here somewhere. Somewhere right here. People try calling the bottom here. Now maybe we'll start popping up from here. We don't know, right? But I think we wait for a solid confirmation before we end up, doing something stupid. Yeah. Look how many people probably try calling the bottom on the 5-minute time frame. It's getting crazy. So a strong 30 closure would be very, very, very helpful here. As a newbie, where could I start? I would start in the course. I would also make sure to go over to the webinars. Make sure you watch the webinars, because the webinars are like an hour long and they're like full detail, right? So like the course has a bunch of like 6-7 minute videos, 10-12 minute videos, but the webinar itself is like one topic for about 1 hour long. So really diving deep into basically everything, all aspects of whatever topic it is. What up, Bryce? How you feeling? Good morning, Phil. How are you, brother? Good to see you. What's up, Assam? Pitbull in the house. What's goody? WW. It shows a red folder on my FX book. Oh wow, no red folder here. Buys, I would say, is definitely the preferred move for me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, above 96 is super clean too. You got nice 80. They go like 100 pips. Yeah, 100 pips of clean range. There's no top wick on this candle here either. So maybe we can, what we can get here is, if we don't really get the push now, we can get some consolidation, right, and then a closure above. So now we got a little consolidation sitting like right here, and now that makes it so where everything's tightened up now, right? So the new support is here versus here, right? And we know that the best place to take a buy is going to be closer to the zone in which it's coming off of, right? Or closer to the support. So at this point, being 75% through that range, I'd rather now take a buy close to the bottom here versus far from the bottom here. Does that make sense? So anytime price really likes to move big, it'll move big off the zone. So you want to get it as close as you can to the zone. So the next best buy would either be something like this, a little support here and a closure above, and then you're closing close to that previous zone, or a pullback down to here, right? And then a support form somewhere down here, because now again you're back down close to that zone there. So right here you're just in the middle of the range, halfway through. You're like 75% through. So this is where you get a little, I get a little skeptical a little bit sometimes. Add it to the Clubhouse. You should message me on Discord right now. It should have automatically threw you in there. That's weird. Yeah, if you message me on Discord though, I'll get you in. Oh, there you go. There's TK. TK. He's always on time. Always on time. How you guys doing, man? Did you guys trade yesterday? About to watch a liquidity video soon. Very nice, very nice. Let's pop Zoom up here. What's goody, my friends? What's goody? The Vikings in the house. How you doing? Rafi's here. Let's go. Let's go. What up, boys?
Yo, good morning. How you doing, my G?
Excellent.
What's up?
How you doing, Magnus? How you doing, chat? Everybody, how we doing? How we feeling?
Incredible.
What's poppin'? He's walking and talking. He's walking and
what
talking.
About you, Rafi?
Man, I'm doing great, bro. Great weekend, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Same here.
Ready to be back.
We back.
Exactly.
We back
Man,
at
it
it.
feels like we saw each other on Saturday, and it feels like it's been like a week.
For real. No.
You know?
I forgot how to live stream. There we go. Now they're up.
Yeah.
Now they're up here.
One day more. Got out last week.
I need one day, to get back into it.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Good, brother.
Nick?
Good. How about you guys?
Good stuff, man. Just it was beautiful, magical. A lot of breakthroughs happening, and just being able to help some people. So yeah, man, it's beautiful.
Amen. That's always a blessing.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, man.
How's the weather in Denmark, eh? We warming up
Bro,
or what?
it's raining. Gray.
No.
Gray and raining.
No, stop it.
For real, man.
On May, damn, late in May, still like that?
Yep.
Holy. We need to get a vote up. Should Magnus move to Florida? Bro, you'd be like a
Yeah,
totally
like
different
95%
human
would
being
say
over
yes.
here.
I know, man. I could actually get some vitamin D.
The question is, would you still trade London session?
Oh. That's kind of a problem, right?
All right, we're gonna talk to the Denmark government. Magnus is no longer allowed to leave the state or the country.
No, it's not.
Little 3 a.m. session, eh? That'd be you'd be all right. You're built for
That's
it.
crazy. That's crazy.
You're built for it.
No more pre-London trades.
Post London.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for on gold? So I wanted to see if we can get this 15 closure to close like a little bit more down here. So we could have had like at least half the range, but we kind of closed up here. So at this point, I'm just going to wait. We got some resistance and all that here, a lot of rejection. So I'll probably just wait for the 30 closure and see if we can get a strong 30 closure and then maybe take a buy here. Maybe.
That sounds good.
Yeah, worst case, also you got 1 hour closures too, coming up. So look at all that clean range on the 1 hour.
Yeah, exactly. We just split the whole London session.
Yeah, I see that. Just melted.
Almost saw a range 2 on the 15, but we closed above, drove with no bottom wick, and it basically came right back down.
On which one?
That
This
one right there.
345?
Yeah. Green candle above, we drove with no bottom wick, and we waited for that bottom wick. If we would have had that, we would have taken the buy there, but we didn't get nothing, so we didn't take it.
Yeah. So, that's what we're trying to protect ourselves from here as well, right? We don't want something like that to happen and then drive down just like price has been doing. So if we're going to go long, we don't want to take a cheap buy here off the 15 that didn't really give us what we wanted, right? We want to make sure we're good to go, right? Because, again, there's out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 30-minute candles. There's been 3 bullish ones, right? So we gotta be careful here if we're gonna go long. It makes total sense to go long, but you still gotta wait for the right time to strike, you know, the right opportunity to get to it. Otherwise, you get caught up in these type of traps here, and we ain't trying to get all caught up in that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Are there other streamers in the clubhouse? Yes, sir. Magnus streams the London sesh, doing a hell of a job, freaking eating in London. And Johnny Gems streams pre-New York. And then me and I would say me, John, something like, I say Asian is like just a big link up. Like there is no host. Like Asian is like me, John, sometimes Rafi's in there, Green will be in there, TK, see Melia from time to time. So like the Asian session is just a big vibe, you know, like, and kind of just vibing out there and doing our thing. But yeah, pre-London, Johnny Gems, London session. I mean, pre-New York, Johnny Gems, London sesh, Magnus up with Magnus. You got George, you got Aaron. It's a squad in basically every session. It's too lit.
Yeah, man. Too lit. Way too lit.
Yeah. Appreciate those daily vlogs. Got you, man. I'm gonna really start vlogging. Like the car rides, I'm gonna keep those going just for like quick little 10-minute pieces of advice. But I'm probably gonna start like actually vlogging some days. You know, maybe 1 or 2 days a week. Magnus, you vlogging the Florida trip?
Yeah,
Nice.
I am. I'm taking my camera with me, so I'm
Awesome.
filming something when we're there.
Cool.
Go,
What about you,
man.
Rafi?
I'm bringing my baby.
We're all vlogging it.
Bringing it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
know
it
it.
too?
Yeah.
We all got it, man. The power of the stick.
Bro,
Three.
I bought it in Bali, and it was in a bag for like 3 months. I never got it out or anything.
Is it
Yeah.
the 3?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nice. Did you get the whole kit combo?
Yeah, the content
Yeah, you got
combo
to.
thingy.
Yeah, you got to.
I got it
bro.
too. The content
Right here.
Yeah, the whole kit makes it like a full-on camera.
Yeah, for
bro,
real.
Sick. Yeah.
Bro, I use it for filming for YouTube too and stuff. It's really, really great.
Yeah, it's a good camera.
Mm-hmm.
For the price too, it's not bad at all. Like that price is incredible.
It's
Bro,
an incredible camera, bro.
Yeah, they increased it for sure. Like they were sold out everywhere in Denmark here when I tried to get it.
Wow.
Right. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I found it through, there's a bunch of content creators in Bali, and one of my buddies, he had a YouTube channel, and I was like, bro, is that a good camera? He said, yeah. I was waiting for 6 months because it was sold out. He lived in Dubai.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro, he couldn't find it anywhere. He went to a bunch of places, sold out. Finally found it in Bali and bought it. And he told me, bro, you gotta go because it's running out. When I went there, they only had 2 left.
Bro, I'm
Bro,
sure
I
everyone
gotta
in Bali
order
got
mine.
one of those. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
People in Bali didn't know about it. So there were 2 left.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I ordered mine, there was like a month I waited for the whole package to like
Really?
get to
Wow,
the
that's
store, and then I
crazy.
could pick it up. Yeah,
Damn.
they couldn't order it. Like they couldn't even get it from the DJI store.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
bro, it's a crazy high
Sick.
demand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DJI Cosmo, the Pocket 3, that's the one we're talking about. It's good too. It's a real good camera. Good quality.
It's really good camera.
The
Yeah.
microphone is on another level too.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can even take noise canceling in that one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
pretty
sweet.
sick.
Good cam.
It's a good toy to have,
Good
for
vlogging
sure.
camera too, for sure.
Yeah, I love the wide lens.
And it
Looks
has
sick.
the what's that called? Where it tracks you, so you just like press your
motion
face.
tracker, yeah.
Yeah, it has like a
Yeah.
motion tracker, and I forget what exactly what it's called.
Face tracker maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, auto follow when you're vlogging. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks sick, yeah.
Oh, let's go, Armor of God. Yeah, I see you, man. You're just continuing to develop, you know, as a trader. A lot of people rush this process. I've seen Armor of God throughout this stream for what, maybe like a year and a half. You know, you can't rush the process. It's going to take a year and a half, man. It's going to take a year, 2 years to get good at this. Like, not only do you have to learn the language, you got to learn the system, you got to learn about yourself, you got to make your tweaks, you got to make your adjustments, you got to block out the outside noise, you got to stay on the plan. Like, this ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to win. You already have these preconceived thoughts and ideas about life and about money and all that, and you're going to have to, you know, kind of learn some of those things here too. So it takes time to grow, right? You don't just become successful overnight in anything that you do. So yeah, congratulations. Way to keep your foot on the pedal and, you know, keep it going. Joining your Discord led me to have 4 to 5 Nick Stew requests and 2. Oh my God. Sorry, man. Sorry. I would never request friend request anyone, but if you guys friend request me or message me, I'll hit you back, but I'll never message you and be like, hey, welcome to my Discord or anything like that. Hey, just checking up on random people in the Discord here today. And yeah, your name just happened to come across my desk. And because it did come across my desk, I'm going to give you a one-time and a one-time only offer. And that offer is going to be this Eagle 4000 coming in hot. I've been working on it on the low. I haven't really told much people about it, so shh, don't tell anyone about it. It's only going to cost you about 1 Bitcoin. And I know you'd be stupid enough to send it over. So you can send it over to this address right here, and we'll get your money multiplying immediately. Yo, I'll keep in mind, man, those messages come in all the time. So that will never, ever be me. I hit somebody up on Discord like 2 days ago, and I messaged him. I was like, hey, bro, how are you? He's like, yo, it's good. I'm like, how are you, man? I was just checking up on you, see how your trading was going. Wanted to see if you were interested in the Eagle 4000.
Bro, come on.
It was so funny. I was like, nah, just kidding. Got one. Let's go. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here real quick as well. Let's see, daily. So yeah, we did close bullish there on yesterday's daily candle. So Friday we ended with a bang, right? We ended up pushing way down here, coming back up, and only to close bullish again on yesterday's candle. So clearly we are moving up here on the NASDAQ, right? And we've been waiting for a new support on the daily time frame, and this might be it, right? We could see this candle today begin to pop up there and fill the range. So I'm definitely bullish here on NQ. You have a strong 4-hour closure here as well. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is still trying to make its way. This 4-hour bottom wick is being created right now. So if we look at where we're rejecting here, we see two rejections, right here. And if we look left, and we see, what do you know, right? There's a zone there, right? So I think if we can reject off of here, create a strong bullish candle, we could probably look to go long, or at that point you can, instead of buying here, you can wait for a closure above this resistance here, being that we have rejected it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right, already. Wait for a closure above, and then I think the buys are ready to go. So that would be awesome if that could happen around like 9:30, 9:45 here, where you get clean closures above, and then we can possibly pop up here with that daily candle and the 4-hour candle too. So yeah, so right now we might just be making these lower wicks on the 4-hour candle, and then I think if we start breaking those highs, which is going to be that resistance level, as that 4-hour candle starts flipping, oh, actually that's a little lower. So actually the highs don't even break here. So yeah, I would definitely at least wait for buys above here, if not, you know, above these highs here. Yeah, that'll be the 4-hour candle flipping and breaking its own high and whatnot. So those are going to be your best buys. But I do like this range here. If we can start to see the bullish move starting to happen here, which I kind of am starting to see it. I think closures above look pretty good to continue ripping here. So yeah, very, very bullish on NQ today. Very bullish. Nice rejection out the downside too. Actually looks better than gold. Looks better than gold here. All right, so that's that. And then I guess now you have pretty clean sells below, right? Like you have, if you close below the range now, you have clean range coming down into like this support level right here for price to move down. So not looking too bad. Yeah, the ranges are actually looking pretty good here.
Yeah, the buys look great.
Yeah. Strong 30 closure here too. Got to start breaking the highs though, because 30 has not broke the highs yet. See how all the highs are respecting? So this candle could respect that high too and just start driving down right now.
Yeah, we need a good confirmation there.
Yeah.
Sir.
That Eagle 4000's coming.
Equal 4K, man.
What up,
James in the
OGH?
house, brother.
Johnny Gems?
Yes.
He's here. He's here.
See him cooking some
Sir.
jams there.
Where is he? Let me.
Man's always here.
There he is. Mr. Gem.
Mr.
Yo,
Jens.
my
How you
brothers.
What's up, Johnny Jens?
Morning.
How you doing,
What up,
my
what
G?
My killers.
Coffee Magnus, Nick. Good morning.
My
boys.
warriors. My
Yeah.
Stratonites
Yo.
that won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, bro. Flex up.
My go-getters. Oh, man.
What up? What up? What
Oh,
up?
man. How we feeling,
What's good, boys?
Johnny
I'm ready to
Gems?
crush it this week.
Yeah, it should be a
Oh,
great week.
man.
Close out the
Lovely.
month strong here.
Yeah, we're closing May strong.
We are.
Yes,
we are.
bro. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. What's good, chat? What up? What up?
My
Happy New Day.
Stratonites. Oh, man. Classic.
My
Stratonites.
warriors.
My Stratonites that won't take no for an answer.
My warriors.
Pick up the phone
And start dialing.
and start dialing.
Oh man.
Aren't you guys
Love that
so
movie.
happy we trade and we don't do like sales? Imagine if we were like
Oh,
a big
yeah.
sales, like insurance sales or anything
Bro.
like that. Like,
That
because
would
there
be
there are
elite.
pretty big communities that do that. But I like trading better. Yeah, I like trading better.
The least amount of work is possible, the best, bro. You know, I'm just here, just sitting. The most work I did took me about like 2 minutes. Now
Yeah.
I just am literally chilling now.
If you guys are like in sales, yeah, it's like the opposite. All day you got to hustle, 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 hustle to find the right one, right? To make the big deal of the day. Where here you have to wait for the big deal of the day to come to you. So it's like a totally different world. Same ambition, same like hustle, but just a totally different approach. That's why it's extremely hard for salespeople who do really well to find success here, because they just can't seem to figure that part out, right? They just can't quite understand it, and it's understandable why they can't understand it, right? Because you have to really kind of take everything that you do normally and flip it, right? You got to flip it. So it's crazy.
Facts.
Crazy.
We're selling price though now.
Yeah, look at this. Price moving
Kinda cool.
down now. Moving down. See what we just talked about? 30 respecting the highs.
Yeah.
Look at gold back down. Very happy I didn't take a cheap 15-minute buy position there.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
wait.
I agree. 15 minutes got the best market structure right now.
30 could still pop here though, but it would be really cool if we had a 15 closure above.
I know.
30 could be making a lower wick to continue ripping, so it's 840 right now. Oh, you had a Nick Stu message you? That's hilarious. Start toiling with him. Just start playing with him.
Yeah, 30-minute isn't bad.
No, yeah, if you guys like the 30 buys, I mean, that's okay here. Just you got, for me, like, you got a lot of rejection sitting here, so we can push up. I mean, we got the wick fill and all that. We may get another run back up towards 96, but I'll probably just wait at this point.
Yeah, me too. We tapped 1 hour resistance. 30 minutes kind of got that resistance to the left there.
Yeah, 30's not bad, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient here.
I am too.
Either way, I'm okay with taking trades 9:15, 9:30 is totally fine. Actually, I'd probably rather do that.
Same. Then 8:45, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. No cheap shots here. No cheap ones.
Cheap shots.
Especially today.
Yeah.
I agree, because we're tapping that 15 resistance and 1 hour resistance too.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Just wait on it.
And yeah, there could be volume, but how much volume are you counting on when it's like 8:45 here? That's
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I would much rather see is some struggle there, some orders grabbed or whatever. If this one can close, even if this one can close strong bullish, that's fine. Let me get this. That should be fine, right? But then as we settle into this new hour candle, we would love to see the 15-minute give us some structure here, right? Like if you can get a bearish closure, right? One or two bearish closures. One is fine. I don't even care. It's just you're going to need new support at this point, right? We're like 75% through that range if we look at price right here. So not too interested in that range right here. I'd rather see some new price action, a strong closure, and now we've got like 80 points of clean range to go up and fill that wick, right? 9:15, 9:30, and get the job done here for us. So, and that'll be a beautiful pullback on the daily, 4 hour and all that. So I'd much rather sit tight, wait for that, and put the probability in my favor and just use much better edge here, right? That's we're gonna have so much more edge on that setup there versus whatever some of you guys are trying to do right here.
And the crazy part is that would be the fall break of high too. That one you just explained there. So if you break the fall high after breaking the lows, tap support, could we see a pullback here? Like that would be lovely.
Wow, Magnus, you read my mind, bro. We were thinking alike. I was thinking the same thing there.
How you doing?
I was gonna say that. You know?
Nobody knows nothing.
No way. Yeah.
There you go. We're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Good point.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You think what I'm thinking?
John, I think we're on the same path here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. TK, how we feeling?
TK.
How we feeling?
TK.
Oh, the ASFX in the house. Should we mod the ASFX? Because, you know, people might try and run up in this chat with the scam names. You know what I mean? He's valid. He's verified.
Verified.
He's coming to the meetup,
ASFX.
I heard Austin's coming to the meetup.
What's up, G?
July 4th going to be tough. That's going to be tough, Austin. Especially moving around how you're moving right now. He's moving around.
ASFX, you can make that happen, bro.
Hey, he can make anything happen.
ASFX can make anything happen.
He really could, though. He really could.
Oh, yeah.
If he wants to be there, he'll be there, you know?
Yeah. We need you there, bro. Come on.
We need you there, brother. We need you. That's what the Clubhouse does for you? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. NASDAQ bleeding. Did we get a closure yet?
Is it 9:30 yet?
No closures yet.
And not 9:30 yet.
But look, I mean, glad we didn't take a buy here, right? Glad you waited and just kind of was patient and just figured things out. I mean, we have clean range coming down here, don't get me wrong, but we still need a closure, right? Still need a closure. But gold would be amazing if we can do what I drew out there, and it's looking like that is a possibility. So like, look, if this candle can close bearish, let's just say, that's going to be our 8:45, right? This on the 15-minute chart. That's our 8:45 to 9 a.m. candle, right? And then you have the next 15 candle, which is going to be 9 a.m. to 915, right? And if that candle can close above, right, even break the lows, activate other sellers here, then that's our opportunity to start going long here at 915, because 915 will most likely begin to pop, right? That's where the volume's coming in, and then 930 should really get us going if we want to reject out of here, right? And again, that will also be us, that'll be the 4-hour candle rejecting right on the decimal there, right? Set that support level, and then flipping bullish, breaking its own high, right? What's the chance of this 4-hour candle, after rejecting the support, not only is it a 4-hour support, daily support, all that, breaks the high, right? During high times of volume, 915, 930, what's the chances that we're not going to see this candle close strong bullish, and then the next candles begin to drive up for the daily pullback? Very similar to what you see right here. Boom.
It's art.
Boom. Right? Boom. It's art. It really is.
It's market structure, yep.
Crazy. I thought exactly the same, yeah.
So that would be the idea for the longs here.
Thanks.
Gotta wait.
Gotta wait. So you see how we're out of volume? There's no volume right now. So like that's why like the trade that you're working on here, like some people probably got in these sells, right? But there's not enough volume, and I'm sure some people took the buys right over here. There's not enough volume, so you're just printing. So that's what I'm saying. Like once 915 comes, I think we'll get more volume rolling in, and then that's where we want to step in and take our trade. Just watch your counter trend video. How do you know when to take the onion on the counter trend? Because it'll either be trending or ranging, right? So you'll either have a trend and you get a big push up, and then all of a sudden like you come down, but you range, right? And because there's not a lot of volume. So at that point, I'm still looking to go long, but now I'm looking for a breakout, not an onion, right? Because we're ranging. But sometimes what's going to happen is price just going to start like printing nice clean candles up, and then a nice clean candle is going to close, like let's say bullish right here. And now again, if there's volume, that's where I'm going to want to take the onion, right? The buy off support. If there's not that much volume, right, when price is coming down, kind of like now, then I will wait for that breakout, wait for price to range a bit. And then once it breaks out bullish, I'll go ahead and, you know, take that trade there. So it just depends on what market condition you're stepping into after that bigger move had already happened, when you're looking for the next trade. Like, for instance, let's find some examples here. Like, look at this. So you have price kind of pushing up here, strong push down, but then look at this bullish candle, strong closure, right? So you pop up, right? But look at this. Let's say now all this happens, you have a big move down, you're waiting for like a resistance, you finally get it, but there's no bottom wick, right? And now price is printing sideways, now all these weak candles. So now you know you're in a range. So you're not necessarily, and by the way, this is a bearish trend, right? So we'd be looking for more sells. So here you wouldn't be looking for an onion because price is ranging. There's no volume. So you mark it off, and then you wait for the closure, right? And then you see once you get the closure below, boom, little pack runner there. Nobody knows nothing. And then bam, right? We come down, fill the range to the left. So it just depends. You know, this comes with chart time. This is all skill. You know, this is the skill, right, that we're talking about on how to be profitable. So yeah, it just happens through chart time, through good questions, through looking through examples, and showing up every day and watching it, you know. So that's kind of how all that's developed. Yeah, you seen the Packy there? Packy. W idea? Yeah, I think so. Goldie wants to fly. I agree. I think gold would love to reject. I mean, the daily candle has done its job, right? Mission accomplished, I would probably say. Because if we started here, right, and the goal was to get here, that's where we are, right? So mission accomplished on the daily time frame. Now it's just, is the daily time frame just going to play with traders today, right? Because if it stays right here, traders are going to get played all day, right? Because they're going to go buy and sell and buy and sell. It's just going to mess around. But if we could truly get a rejection out of this zone, right? And again, we're going to look for our playbook to show up to signal us in, right? Then I think that's where the longs can get really profitable here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got the cross. I got the cross back.
Oh, you got it? I haven't even been on YouTube. Wait. Gotta like the stream.
Back.
Like the stream.
Yo, give the stream a like, chat. Yo, we need that cross back, man.
Yeah, for real.
Put that damn cross back up, Nick.
Well, yeah, I can't see it. Is it the one laying on the...
Don't worry. No, I had it in a box when I moved. Don't worry. The kingdom of God is within you. You don't need this cross or that cross, but it is nice to have. It's a nice symbol, but you don't need it, right? God's already within you. There's nothing outside. It's all inside. So, but we're going to put this thing back up. I grabbed it out the box this week. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
That's
It makes the thumbnails look really good too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't see it on Zoom? Yeah. I'm going to probably put it back up today. But I did find it this weekend and grabbed it. I want to put it right above the Just Breathe sign. You guys can't see it probably. But we also have the Just Breathe sign.
Just breathe, chat.
Just breathe.
Be there.
That's all we got to do here today. Just breathe.
Breathe air, baby.
Everything's
What is
okay.
that? What is that
Breathe
little
air.
recording they used to? Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So your story with Raja Banks, is there a collab between you two? We were just kind of like getting up to really chat and talk. Obviously, I've highly respected him over the years. It seems like he has began to highly respect me and what we're doing with our community as well. So it was just really cool to hear from him and just get a chance to chat one-on-one together for a little bit. Met his brother. And, we'll see if we can do anything in the future for the community. Like, I think anything with me and Raja tied to it would actually be pretty popping. I think we could put together something. I don't know what, but I'm sure we could do something at some point. So, yeah, it was just nice to link up and meet up. And, I'm grateful for his time and, just an opportunity to hang out and talk for a little bit.
Future's magic keys.
Whoa, the Future's magic keys. Holy.
OGH, man. That'd be fire.
OGH, bro. That'd be a great Christmas present.
That'd be awesome. Can we roll it out by Christmas?
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know. That's actually that idea just came across, so we weren't even thinking that.
I'd buy that to myself as a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. There you go, bro. Me and Max will come up with it before.
Sorry, man.
Before Nick
True.
and Raja.
Yeah. But can you get it all put out and put together?
Oh. We can try.
Nah, I'm just trolling, man.
I know. Yeah, so it was awesome, but it was a good time. We hung out probably for like a half hour or so. Chopped it up. It was great call. What am I drinking? I'm drinking excess.
Facts, Rafi.
Imagine we did a dual stream.
I've met some people, and I feel like Raja, I think, is one of the most real, genuine men that I ever met. Such a gentleman, bro.
Yeah. Rafi met Raja. Rafi was hanging out with Raja. Where was that again?
It was in Bali. He was on vacation,
right?
Yeah. I went to see him, bro. He gave me 2 hours of his precious time during vacation.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Rafi,
you don't really just do that.
That story was crazy, bro.
I know.
Yeah, it was amazing, bro. Yeah. Mad respect. And then I went and saw him again in Thailand, bro. Class act dude, bro. Seriously.
Wow.
Yo, you know what was so awesome? Because shout out to all you guys, because he was like, bro, everywhere I go, all over the world, people come up to me and they say they're from TTE and they say they appreciate me. And he's like, man, you're doing a phenomenal job, like leaving a positive impact on the world and like the trading community, man. So it's like so cool to hear like that. No matter where this dude goes, someone pops up and be like, yo, I'm from TTE, and I just got to say we got all love and respect for you. So it's a good, he told me like it's an awesome feeling like for him, but it's a great feeling to hear that, for my ears to hear that as well, because I mean, like, we're so deep all across the world, man. It's out of control at this point.
Freaking go.
It's worldwide now, baby. Mama, we made it.
Bro, speaking of Raja, I've been Ecom Dre at the same thing, and Ecom Dre is in the chat. My dude.
Ecom Dre? Oh,
yeah.
Ecom Dre. I gotta find him. Bro. Hold on.
That was sick. Yeah, he's on YouTube.
Oh, he actually is. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's coming to the meetup.
Oh, are you? Oh, amazing. We're gonna have to do a leg workout.
Snap.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, we gotta do a workout.
He's gonna do a leg workout and be like, oh, nah, sorry, I'm a little busy that day. I can't actually meet up on that leg day. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, then do arms then.
You want to do arms instead? My legs are hurting. I just did legs yesterday. Hey, what day are you coming in? Whatever day that is, I'm doing legs the day before. I'm just gonna stick to my own leg routine today. Thank you very much. Oh man. Excess used to drink. Oh, used to sell it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I still drink excess, man. I was in the Amway business for like 9 years. I'm pushing them. Moving the excess. Hey Nick, why wouldn't you consider this as an onion sell on the 30-minute time frame? Just because we don't have a lot of volume coming in right now. So I know, just due to experience, like 8:45 is gonna slow down because you got your NY open at 8 a.m. Like usually 8 a.m., 8:15, 8:20, and 8:30 are gonna be some more powerful candles. Once it starts creeping into like 8:45, the volume isn't there. At that point, I'd much rather wait for 9:15, 9:30 to like have a setup show up, because that's where the volume's at. So if you guys have been following me for a long time, a lot of people are new here as well. You'll notice that I'm a volume hunter. So most of my trades are typically 1 or 2 of these 15-minute candles and I'm out. Like I would never hold for this whole move ever. Like it just wouldn't happen. I'm typically in for 1 or 2 big volume pushes, and that's it. Like if I was waiting for a closure below here, I know it's amazing to say, oh, I would have had that whole move, blah, 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 right? But I would have been fully out right here at that support. Like I would have never had made any money on any of that. So like this would be my confirmation candle here, the closure below, and then this would be my trading candle, right? And then this one, and then once we got here, I would be out. Every now and then I'll leave a runner to just go, but like that's every now and then, right? So most of the time I'm just getting the bulk of my position, hunting the volume where the volume's at, and then I'm out. So yeah, I would say I'm more of a volume hunter, so I'm gonna wait for that volume to come in before I step into the trade. That way I can get paid off of 1 or 2 candles, and then go enjoy the rest of my day. Ecom Dre, I'm excited, man. You really coming to the meetup? Guys, we're doing a big meetup in July 5th and 6th. If you guys want to come, go over to the website, timetoeattrading.com, go to the meetup here, and then you can RSVP right here. The last meetup we did was back in October or something. We had a great turnout. There was like 40 people there. I think we already have more than 40 people RSVP'd for the next one. So come hang out with me, Johnny Gems, Magnus will be there, Rafi will be there. We'll be hanging out at this location right here. And then I got a sick Airbnb for us to go back to for the next, for 2 days, and hang out and have a good time, get to know each other a little bit more, and probably going to do a little bit of teaching for like one segment, but that's about it. Other than that, we're just straight chilling.
For 1 minute.
It's gonna be lit. People flying in from Germany, Denmark,
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I mean, traders flying in from all over the world, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's going to be a good one. This was our last one here. You guys go check out. Maybe we'll get Austin to show up. We'll see. I know he's busy moving around a little bit right now. So, but I'm sure if he's in town, he'll pull up. But bring your kids. You know, last time we brought the kids out and all that, and it'll be a good time.
Kingston, bro got older from then.
Kingston got older from then. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, man. Amateur Works, beautiful spot. Can't wait to be there.
Sick.
Yeah. Yep. 183 likes with 830 viewers. All right. Well, if that's the case, can you guys maybe give the stream a like? I don't want someone coming over here and be like, you know, people must not like this stream, you know? There's 850 here, but only 100 people like it. So, you know, you gotta make us look good. Make us look good out there. Oh yeah, this was so cool. This was so cool, man. So we had a nice cool walk and all. I forgot this was playing. TK always going crazy, caffeinated, high off caffeine. TK had like probably 9 coffees. 9 probably at that point during that day. It was wild. It was wild. So, you know, this is us just talking to some random jogger, just making friends, you know, that's all. But yeah, man, pull up.
See you never again.
We gotta give credit here to Arrow Sassy, bro.
Arrow.
Look at what he wrote on the chat.
Okay, let's see here. Hey, Nick, bro. I finally in the Clubhouse. W. Very happy to have you here. So glad to be here, Nick, with your YouTube lessons. I grow my $50 account to 300. Use that money to enter the Clubhouse. Wow. That's amazing, bro. Honestly, way to invest. We talked about. That's the coupon.
Yes, sir.
Everyone's getting them.
Reinvest.
But we'll see who's going to use them. Yeah. You wanna always invest into self, right? The best investment you can make is into self. Then all that other money and stuff like that will all come later on. All right, gold is doing what we want gold to do here, my friends. This is perfect. So we just need a closure above and we're golden. Oh my God, I forgot we did the podcast in the last meetup too. That's crazy. Wow, yeah, I haven't seen this video in a minute. Yeah, so you guys can come here. Just hit RSVP if you know you're coming or when you know you're coming. And then we're going to be, all the information's here, so you guys can, like, find places nearby. I would say, you know, fly into Tampa, right? Don't fly into anywhere else. Orlando. Like, Florida's really big. Don't just fly into Florida because that's going to be a problem. For all you guys who've never been here.
Man, depend on where you land.
Yeah. Where are they? They're in Florida. All right, cool. Why don't we just fly into Miami International?
Yeah, right, Miami.
Maybe we'll take y'all to our favorite pizzeria. We'll see maybe if I could fit in my macros or not on that trip. But that's probably gonna be a no. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a no. But yeah, last time we
it is fire though. Their pizza is gas.
Stephen B in the house. Hey, Stephen B was in the last meetup.
Stephen B.
Big Green in the building. We have the armor here.
Nobody knows nothing, bro.
Some armor.
Nobody knows nothing, man.
Johnny Gems pulled up, and then we got the popping after that.
We got Green there.
I made sure to pull up.
Nobody move.
Stephen B will be there. Right, Stephen B, you'll pull up. Let's go.
I don't think we're gonna do the shooting range this go again.
No way.
But maybe. Hey, well, Magnus, you'll be around for a little longer than the 2 days though.
Oh yeah. I was really on stride, man.
Johnny Jens with the sniper. Stephen B looks like a professional military guy. So does Ricky. Ethan.
Yeah, give me the 50 kill TK.
Nah, this will go shooting, bro. Don't worry.
Lovely.
Yeah, man. So good time, man. We look forward to seeing y'all on the next one, which is going to be July 5th, right here in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, man, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Green's coming, yeah?
Yeah,
Green's coming.
Let's go.
Okay, then I'm
Better
there.
become green.
Let's go. He has to, bro.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Stephen B, bro, you're pulling up, right?
Of course. Stephen B.
I know Aaron's
G.
pulling up. Aaron's a G. I know Aaron will be there. Let's go, Stephen BW, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're Rafi. What am I thinking? Stephen B ain't gonna pull up?
Stephen B's booked. He's booked already.
Yeah, he's been booked, for real.
Book it.
Send
All right.
tickets in the chat.
This is so this is what we drew out, right? This is what we want to see here on Goldie. We do want to see a brand new support formed, and then we need a closure, right? So if we can get that closure above, I think. Wait, what do we got here? That's the 1 hour resistance, yeah. So if you get a closure above there, everything looks pretty smooth to start popping up here. And by the way, even if we didn't close above right here, if we then close like that and then made something like this, right? Even that would be perfectly fine. And then the next candle close above, right? And then we should be good to fill the wick and continue moving up.
Yeah, man, those 1 hour wick fills looks great.
Yeah.
And 4 hour break of high. Oh,
Yep.
that looks even greater.
Facts, bro. Patience about to pay, man. I've been waiting for this setup right here since pre-NY.
Been waiting on this since Friday.
Bro, I've been waiting on this since Monday morning.
Yeah. Since London session, bro. I seen London session just bled off today, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah. That was tough. We got a range 2, but we got no bottom wick, so we didn't take that.
Yeah.
But Monday on the bank holiday, we had a setup right there, but it was like an impulse entry on the 30. But we said like the position was right there if it was a normal day, but you know, bank holiday impulse entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. So
I think you would have got stopped out on that, right?
I would actually got like 20 pips, but it came back down.
Yeah, it came back
up.
down. Yeah. Because I was on when you were looking at that. Whatever it was. Right. By the way, if this candle here, real quick, decides to pop, that's fine too, because we kind of want to see a wick here anyway, so that way we can fill that during the volume. So even if this candle wants to pop here, don't get too anxious, right? As this candle starts to move up, if it leaves a wick and then like kind of gives us this, then I think that, you know, our opportunity is still sitting here for us.
Yeah, 1 hour wick, or just a wick fill here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
But 7 minutes on a closure here.
Lovely.
Yeah, Magnus. I never really like trading on bank holidays. They're always a little fishy to me.
Yeah, we were just there, you know, reviewing trades from last week. We even started 2:30, so it wasn't like a long time. So we were there. Yeah. We saw the setup at like 3:30, but it was like an impulse and stuff. So it's like a little fishy, but sketchy about that. Yeah. But yeah,
especially the way we trade, bro, where we need to trade when there's a lot of volume, man. You know, so when if there's a bank holiday, yeah, exactly. Especially impulses, yep.
Yeah.
And I would have risked low anyway because of a bank holiday, so it wasn't really much.
Right.
But it's great. Some people took it, and it was a great trade. So the idea was playing out perfectly.
Yes.
By the way, we got more giveaways coming this week. Towards the tail end of the week, we're going to be doing 50K futures evaluation accounts with top one. So we'll have, I think, maybe 10. Yeah, maybe 5 to 10 accounts to give away. More. Maybe on Thursday or Friday we'll do that. So yeah, 50K futures accounts. We'll do those giveaways on like I said, either Thursday or Friday.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep them coming every week for us. Get it where we need it.
Oh.
Doom. If I make 99 billion by that's all you need, 99 billion.
99
Something light.
Yes, sir, Christian. There's some RV campgrounds by us. Absolutely, there's a few. Yeah, you'll be chilling, bro.
What do you have to do to win? You just got to be here. You got to be following me on Instagram, though, and liking all my stuff, commenting on my stuff. You know what I mean? Show some love on the IG. Yeah, you got to follow me on IG.
Man, bro.
Look, I'm growing the IG account and the YouTube at such a organic, natural way, like 41K here on Insta, and I think YouTube's probably got like 40, right around 40K too. So it's been so cool to like 43, is that what it is?
Yep.
To like just provide value and then just see like the same people that come to the YouTube for the value also come to the Instagram for value. So it's super dope. So we've been growing this at such a clean, like organic, natural way. It's been super cool. Yeah, I'm trying to let's see if we can get to 50K though.
Real
50K
organic,
on both platforms here. B-Day account. Hey, band's counted up. B-Day coming in. Oh, Kingman's yelling my name.
Sad.
He wants to
bands
come and
counted
work.
up. Bands counted up, bro. We'll count those bands up when we see each other.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, real organic, Nick, bro. Just been showing up. Bro, you blew up. We blew up just by showing up and doing this every day.
Well, you know, I heard someone say, hey, if you showed up and posted on social media every single day for 1 year, your whole life would change. And I did that. You know what I mean? We streamed every day for like 2.5 years straight. So, you know, it's no surprise.
And your whole life changed.
The numbers just kept growing every single day. Like it was nothing, bro.
Yeah. And the way I see it is like, that's impact. You know what I mean? Where that many people want to like come here and show up every day and learn and grow and become the best version of themselves. Like we weeded out a lot of people too, because at one point this stream that now has like maybe 800 people watching, at one point this had 1,800 people watching every single day. But you know, not everyone was the right person, right? So now I think what we've done is we've removed the quantity and have captured the quality, right? So this is where now you see a lot of people having success, because more serious traders are coming into our community and actually taking it for real, like actually treating it like a professional, disciplined trader, and now they're starting to get the results. So I would rather that any day. I'd rather 800 people who are focused, who are committed and dialed in to work with every day and, you know, share this journey with, over 2,000 or 1,800 people who are just quaking, trying to get rich quick. Like, I don't like being around those people. Like, I want to be around the winners. I want to be around the shakers, the people who are saying, hey, you know, we want to take this thing serious. Maybe we're screwing it up right now, but we want to be a part of your community. We want to catch the vibe of the community and view this as a professional as well. So those are the people I'd be showing up for.
That's facts right there. That's 100.
100. Yeehaw, Goldie now finally getting support here. Perfect. Perfecto. Notice how we didn't really move from the 8 a.m. closure, right? We kind of went up and down, but we didn't really make a good move. So I think the good move is coming up here come 9:15, 9:30.
Yeah, man. And two things, like what we talked about in London too, when we don't see volume coming in from like pre-London, we don't see the London Open. So 3:30, like half an hour after the London Open, we also see volume coming in hot, because we haven't really seen much before that. And two, like the longer we consolidate here, the bigger could the breakout be.
Yeah.
Yep, breakout's a sign of volume coming in.
Exactly, and if we consolidate it for a long time here, we might see a lot of volume coming in now.
Yep. So. And now we can also adjust our support. So you see the move I just made just simply went from here to here, right? Because if now this candle closes bullish, technically now we have a brand new support here. So that's good news, right? We wanted a new support somewhere higher than this one, so we can potentially take advantage of it.
So, and if you look to the left there, we got the 4-hour high to the left. The one sticking up to the left over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at our 4-hour candle now coming up. So let me ask you, chat. Does this show signs of continuation or pullback? What kind of vibes are you getting right now? Pullback vibes, meaning price could potentially, after it's moved down here, could start moving up to pull back? Or are you getting continuation vibes where we want to continue down? What would you say? What would you guys say? Pull back, pull back, pull back? Yeah, I agree. I think we're getting some pullbacks. I think if we break those 4-hour highs, we go for a ride here, right? I could see us coming into 33.15-ish, right? Somewhere in this range, maybe even a little bit higher, 33.18. So that's kind of going to be what I'm looking to target if we can get a nice closure here.
The likelihoods of price moving up is higher than lower based on what we see, right? That's why we got to trade what we see, and based on what we see, we got to ask ourselves, does price have a higher probability of moving up or down, right?
Yeah.
And then probabilities are in your favor, execute.
Yep. So yeah, so 33.14-ish, right? That's probably going to be a somewhat of a TP area. I would say 33.05 is definitely in my zone here to close partials, right? That's an 87, about an 87 pip advantage point. So this is where I will probably close half of my position and then see if I can get the other half to run up towards 17 potentially. So that's kind of the game plan here.
15 closed too.
15 closure. Okay, cool. Yeah, so 15 closed. So I'm going to have a buy stop here on gold on the break of the previous candle highs here. That's also going to be the 4-hour high as well, I think. Yeah, right around that 4-hour
like
high.
5
so
pips from it. 4 pips.
Yeah, previous highs, yeah.
So yeah,
and then just the previous high, too.
My stops will be current lows, which are really only about 35 pips less, 29 pips.
Crazy. I haven't seen those stops in a while.
Yeah.
Like current lows over previous lows?
Previous are 68. That actually ain't too bad
100%.
either.
70.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's a 30 low too, maybe. Yeah, it's just a 1-hour low.
Yeah, that ain't bad either. But if that's the case, then I think I'd rather enter on the current candle high here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is a 14 pip difference.
Yeah, so let's see. I might be willing to use that because now we're talking about like a 60 pip stop loss, which honestly isn't too bad these days.
Yeah, no.
I like the previous candle high though.
Let me do my math real quick. Hold on.
It's 1200.
For what? Previous?
Yeah, if you use previous, that's 60 pips. That's 1200 if you use 2 contracts. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Previous high is just the 4-hour highs. Like that's really, and the 1-hour highs.
Yeah, I really like
it's all the other time frame highs.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that actually ain't too bad here. So let me see something. So probably gonna go 3 contracts here. Oh, we're starting to break the high now. So yeah. All right. Yeah, probably gonna. It depends. If we can come back down a little bit, then I'll use it. If not, then I'm gonna just use the previous candle here. So as of right now, previous candle highs. Something like this.
I feel you with the current candle stops too.
Yeah, current should be fine here if we start breaking the highs.
Yeah, I don't think we should break that 4-hour high and stuff and come back to break the lows.
But hey, that previous candle works out really well because this leaves you with so much room to manage your trade. Like even if price closed against you, like below the range, you can close it right there or whatnot. So, but yeah, I think the previous candles work here. And I'll probably just tighten up my stop loss, keep it somewhere in the range here, about 40 pips, and let it run. Yeah, probably below that 5, like 43 pips there. So that'll be my trade. If we get activated, I'll put that back on, and then we'll see if we can make our move up.
Yeah, I think it looks great here. If you get a 15 celery, that's even better.
How come I wear glasses? I don't know.
I like the previous candle stops too because it would be like the second half technically.
Previous
right? Like
nice.
the 30-minute and the 15-minute technically.
Either way, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can use current, previous. There's no right or wrong. I just uploaded a new video in the course on entries and whatnot, and we did talk a little bit about stop losses. One of my rules of thumb is kind of if I'm going to use the previous candle for my entry, then I'm going to use the current candle for my stop loss, right? But if I'm going to use the current candle for my entry, then I'm going to use the previous candle for my stop loss. Does that make sense? Grab a pen. Write this down, right? Previous candle entries equal current candle stop loss. Current candle entries equal
fire lesson, bro.
Previous candle stop loss. Yeah, I think those work the best. And that makes total sense logically when we look at higher highs and higher lows from a wick perspective.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense.
But at the end of the day, my big thing too is like anytime you can use the previous candle low, use it. It just gives you much better leverage in the trade. You got much more room to manage, much bigger room for the trade to breathe, right? All that stuff. But sometimes the previous candle low like is going to be, in this case, 70 pips or 100 pips, and you can't do that, right? So that's where you're forced to either use the current low or go down to a lower time frame like you've seen me do and say, hey, you know what? Maybe we'll just use that wick down there on the 5 as the low, right? As our stop loss, because we can maybe come down here but respect that low and then continue up here. So, but all in all, I do like the previous candle, I think the best for entry here, and then we just use that current candle low. Did it respect the 5? Yeah, it did.
Now that we've rebroke the low and made a steeper lower wick, now I'm probably gonna use current candle stops.
Same for me.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to use that one.
So we'll see. Worst case, we wait on this 30-minute candle to close here too, right? Because we got 930 coming in hot as well. And at this point, if you close strong bullish engulfing whatever, you may even be able to get entries down here, right? Because now you got 930 popping off. So if you end up creating a little high, right, and come down and make a steep low, once this candle re-breaks the high, now that the volume's coming in, I will get more aggressive on the entry here, right? And get in down here for us to fill that wick, and then if we break those highs, we should continue the move up here at 930, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at. Do. 15 closure, yep. Pull back
maybe
for sure.
15 celery.
Yeah, maybe 15 celery. Maybe this candle comes up, we close above the range, that'll be even better. We get something like this. You have this candle here, which is that bullish candle. And now if this red candle we're currently looking at, if that candle can close above the range, doesn't matter. Bullish, bearish, doesn't really matter. That's going to be a perfect opportunity. Something like this to go long here at 930. It couldn't happen any better, right, than something like this. So, yeah, I have no problem waiting on that too.
I'll be full margin.
I'll be full margin.
Yep. We'll be full margin.
Actually,
full margin by then.
I only need $800 here, so I got to keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, you definitely shouldn't go full margin.
Let's see. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Magnus, you gonna use the 4-hour high or the previous 30 or 15?
I'm using the previous 15. That's like 3 pips different? 2?
Yeah.
I think? You could also switch to the 4. I mean, that would also be kind of a pretty good confirmation. But I think if we do, break a high at 930, we should also break that 4-hour high. So
yeah. So the 4-hour high we're talking about is sitting right here in this circle. So it's about maybe 3 pips from our entry. So it's up to you if you want to use that one too.
Yeah, I'm using the previous 15. I'm just putting it like right at the 4-hour high.
Are we happy we didn't use the current? I think so. I'm glad we took a
absolutely.
minute or so to think about that and debate that. And otherwise, we probably would have been stopped out.
Those previous highs were definitely better because it was all the highs of every time frame.
Yeah.
The 5-minute look decent now. The 5-minute doesn't have a top we get, so we could come up, make that and create a seller here.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I'll be right back, right?
He always leaves.
That's always good. That's always good when he leaves.
I want to leave. You know why? Because I like coming back and the candle's closing like above the range. And I'm like, all right, I don't have to do any thinking here. Let's go.
Exactly.
Facts, bro.
If you already plan to buy, why not buy immediately? Wouldn't it be better? Well, if we did that there, we would have been probably stopped out now, right? Because I would have used that 5 as my stop loss. So that would have been like an unnecessary loss there. unless I was going to use the previous candle low, which I was debating that. So it's all about timing. You know, you ever seen the movie The Big Short? The guy knew all about the short. He knew all about it, everything, why it would happen, all this stuff, the reasons behind it, everything, did all his research, but he was wrong on the timing, so he never made a dime. So you can know where price is going, but now it's a matter of when will it go, right? So that's kind of what we're waiting for here, and we know that typically either if you break the high right now, you should go, or if this candle closes and then 9:30 volume, the New York Open comes in, and we break the high, that's when, keyword there, when we should go, right? So we always want to wait for the when. Yeah, my headphones are dying too. So give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Put this on the charge.
Yes, sir. Yeah, shit. I don't think much about that, no, because we have that steep wick to fill and that bullish candle before that resistance. So that's the wick we're trying to get filled here, and the 4-hour time frame breaking highs. So we should push our way up here. The 1 hour got wicks to fill too. So in high times of volume, we can ignore those and look at the 15 range here too. Yeah, man, that 5 minute, if we let's print a bullish candle now, get a celery, that would be perfect.
Yeah, right.
Like perfect here.
5 minute support plus 15 celery.
Bro, that'd be lovely.
That'd be lovely.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. 4 minutes for a 15 closure as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I probably got your keys.
Yeah, no problem.
How you done?
I hit that.
How you done?
Rafi like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Rafi, do you have your keys or?
Oh, you guys heard that?
Yeah, everything.
A little bit. We didn't hear anything.
We heard everything.
Oh, yeah, she took my keys, but I have another key, so we're Gucci.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, we didn't hear anything.
Expect the onion wick to fill.
Because we don't have to.
Yeah, Jeffy, that looks good too, but no, there's not the best onion here. I can't show the charts, but the 30-minute does have a steep wick here, so we gotta close up there. Got to. Come on, 9:30. Take it back, take it back. Oh man, 2 minutes left. It's either we. Nah. I ain't gonna say anything here. We're just looking at gold.
Ooh.
Gold stare down right now.
Just what I wanted to see.
Bro, why is it every single time you leave, right? We get this.
It happens, brother. It happens. Don't worry, man. I'm systemized. I know what to do, when to do it.
Bro,
gotta skate away for a few minutes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, no,
What'd I
but
miss?
I'm saying nothing.
John's on mute. Good, leave him right there. I'm not unmuting John till we're in this trade.
Okay, great.
John, don't say a word over there.
Please no. Please.
We love you, John. We're doing this because we love you.
This is the longest 45 seconds of our whole life.
Johnny
now
Jet.
we're coming back down.
John, actually, maybe say something. Maybe Gold wants you to say something good about her.
Gold, screw you.
Whoa,
Oh,
yeah, no way we're getting this now. Thank you, John.
I'm just kidding.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Wow.
It's all good, bro. I don't care. Gold, you do what you gotta do.
Wow, John, it's your fault now.
31-hour resistance. I think I'd be open to taking the trade off of the idea that we got clean traffic on the 15 closures, things like that going on. So I don't think I would let that interfere with my trade too much. So, all right. So we did close pretty strong on the 30-minute. I don't really have a way to get in though on this current candle flip or whatever, so it's still gonna have to be some type of celery. Worst case, we have to wait on 9:30 to 9:15 to close above, right? But if we do that, then this move might move without us, right? Meaning if we wait for a candle to close above here, right, to look like this, that again is not a bad idea, but just keep in mind as you're waiting on this, the whole move after breaking those highs will probably get going, right? So you have a decision to make. You can also lower size a little bit if you want to keep the buy stop. Whatever you want to do here. I think I'm personally going to keep the buy stop just because I'm very bullish here. And, you know, if we break those highs now on the 30-minute after filling the wick, we should continue moving up. So I think I'm just going to keep my buy stops basing it off of the break of the previous 30-minute candle highs and just keep it like that. But I can't prematurely enter into this trade because, you know, the edge isn't down here. So
yeah, and we got good stops too.
Yeah, we got pretty good stops
down there. The wicks is amazing and down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically 50 pip stops.
Yeah, but I mean like the type of like placement, you know, we got a steep wick down there to like
exactly. We respected the low there too, so that's good. So if we break the highs, we should see a bit of a pop up here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Can we make our move? What do I need? About 8. Yeah, I need about 8 hundo. All right, so we'll see if we can make our move up here. But we did break the highs here, 9:30. 4-hour highs have been broken as well, so we might get a push up here now. News at 10. There's gonna be some orange folders here coming in at 10, which is, you know, it's okay. It's if you want to close up before then, that's fine too. But I do need about $800 to pass this here. So let's see if we can get that. Where is 800? 800. Yeah, like right there should be good. So yeah, so we'll see if we can pass this account on this push here and go for a ride.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, news. Yep. Should be good.
News. What news?
What news? Little orange foldy coming in.
We are on trade. That's the news.
Okay.
We got a little orange folder. What do I need? Do I need 8? I need less than 8. Yeah, I need about 8. 800.
You need 785, but just make a little more, please.
780. Let's do 8. 810.
It's coming. It's breaking 4 highs. Just wait on it.
Yeah, we should get a big push here. We should I'm expecting a big push up, at least to like 05 there.
Oh yeah, that's where my TP is. Yeah.
Oh, we got 800. Yeah, we got 800 here. So I'm gonna close that. It should hit it. Oh man. All right, did we get it? Oh my God. $5. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man.
All right, well, I would close partials if I were you guys. That's probably about, what, 30 pips? 30 pips here. So maybe either close partials or go break even, and then we should see 33.05 coming in hot. Yeah.
I'm break even here.
Beautiful. Beautiful trade.
Yeah. Up around.
Yeah, so break even would be the goal here now, and then see if you can get it to run up. TP, nice, took TP. Awesome. Good trade. Yeah, good trade, guys. Good trade. Shmoney. Solid. Bump. Third XFA, let's go.
Let's go.
W, brother. By 21. Can I get $5? Throw me $5, brother. Throw me $5.
Yeah, bro, should just let it hit.
That's all right. I get my $5. I get it.
Don't do it me, please.
Yeah, nice move. So 930 should continue up here. I think 33.05 will be next. And then, yeah, who knows? Might even be able to go higher here. 33.18 looks pretty good, too. Buy one micro? Nah. We'll see. Sat out of this one. That's why I pushed so easy. Yeah, well, no, not really. It's mainly because it's 930. You know what I mean? 930, it's predictable. You're going to get these type of pushes. We talked about the 4-hour breaking its own high, right? Rejecting out of that zone. The 1 hour also closed bullish here as well. 30-minute closed bullish. 15. Maybe we didn't get the exact closure we wanted on the 15, but it still had the celery play. I think price was actually kind of playing this zone here. A little bit more than that zone, the higher zone up there. So the fact is we continue to remain above, continue to stay in that bullish bias there, that counter trend bias for the pullback. And yeah, that was it. We got what, 50, 55-ish? Good trade. Close 80%. Very nice. Blew my account earlier waiting for that move. Yeah. So that's going to happen. You know what I mean? So that's, you know how many times I blew my account waiting for the right move? And the way you figure out when's the right move is you blow your account a few times, right? And you realize, well, that wasn't the best time, and that wasn't the best time, and I shouldn't have really done that, and I shouldn't have done that. And then you take all those mistakes and you create a lesson out of it. And then with that lesson brings a blessing, right? And that blessing is consistent profitability, so you can go out and be the go-to guy or girl for your family and live the life that you so desire. Just passed my first challenge. W, Mateo. W,
bro.
Just passed another 50K. Second account needs 500. W, Carlito. Very nice job. Carlito's way. Just moved stop loss to the 5-minute low. Beautiful. 5-minute low. What up, Conrad? Oh, I thought that was Conrad. I was going to say, when did Conrad sneak back in here? Amazing job. Amazing. So below the 5-minute low. Beautiful. I love you guys. Hey, we love you too, bro. How do you request a payout on top one? You got to hit the little payout button. Every man's dream. All the women think the men are thinking about other women. Meanwhile, they're really just thinking about that payout button on top one. Ha! Got it. Stuck to my plan. Stayed out. Beautiful. Great job. Way to stick to your plan. 600 up on my XFA. Nice. Very nice. Just closed full. Done for the day. Piplawed here. 5. That's 5. That's 5 times 5, G. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That looked like a $2,500 day to me.
W.
Let's get it.
W, bro. Amazing job. Up 450 on a brand new combine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. How to take partials. So let's say I was in a buy position right here and I wanted to take partials. I have to sell, right? So let's say I had a buy position going with 5 contracts and I wanted to close 3 of them. I would have to go to market, sell, and then close the 3. See the numbers on the right-hand side? Or let's say I didn't want to close there. I wanted to close up here. Then what I could do is I could hit a limit sell, and then what'll happen is a line will pop up, and you just drag that line wherever you'd like to, to put it for your closures.
John, you took it too?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
I probably would have got break even though right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice push up.
I didn't take it just because the 15 candle closed back in the range, but that was it.
Back below. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
But I understand taking that with volume. Like I understand that.
Yeah, I think volume was the key there. There's just been too many times where I've closed that order just for that move to work out, right? So yeah, I wouldn't have done it like John said if it wasn't for the volume, right, that came in. But like if that was like 8:45, I would never take that trade, right? But being that it was 9:30, that's
I agree.
and it's still risky at that point too.
It is.
But yeah,
volume can either come or it either comes or it doesn't, So if the volume comes, you're chilling.
Yeah. We're also in a very choppy, tough area on gold too. So if you stayed out of that, I completely understand. You have so many wicks, you have resistance here, you're very bearish. Like I get it. It's just the fact is the counter trend looked like it was ready to happen, and this is what counter trends look like. They typically won't march up and march up and march up. They're gonna create the new low, right? The higher low here. So maybe that will be the higher low for price to continue moving down in that downtrend. We don't know, right? This hindsight's 2020, but when right here as we're at the desk, right, the probability of us moving up for that pullback was, in my opinion, much higher than the probability to move down at that point. So that was the reason for the trade.
Sir.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Magnus? You secure profits?
Yeah, closed full of like 43, right at the top there actually. Yeah.
Nice.
I looked at the 5.
No, I got BE.
Nice. Break even.
W.
He was holding. Well, let's go.
$40.
He was going.
Nice,
40 bucks.
W. That's hibachi right there.
Yeah, that's my BE.
Sheesh. I wish that was
hibachi. Get a yum sauce.
At least our BEs get us some dinner, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you got a family of 5, then it's like you go out, you get one thing, but it costs you $180. Like, whoa. My plate was only 25. Hold on.
$200, bro. Everything here.
Wait.
That, bro? Is that cool or
these
is
kids,
that like,
man?
Is that normal, Nick, or like should I stay away?
It's a blessing, brother. It's an honor to take care of a tribe, to be the go-to. So just keep winning, and it won't be an issue for you.
Let's get it. Magnus, you said you went lower risk on this one?
Oh yeah, definitely because of the 15 there.
Because the 15 closed back in the range.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. Yep, reinforce your own self-discipline. Exactly. So that's another point too. Again, no two traders can get the same results. It doesn't matter. Even if they trade every day together, they still can't get the same exact results, right? Because someone's either going to get out earlier, get in earlier. Someone's going to go bigger on size. Someone's going to go lower on size. Someone's going to stay out. One's going to get in. It's a lot of different factors that can come into play where you're never going to get the exact results of somebody else.
Never, bro. I'd say, Nick, we probably take about 85% to 90% of the same exact trades. The other 10%, they're probably a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, psychology does have a lot to do with that as well. It's more that than technicals by a long shot. And also, like, we probably, I would have liked to get a better entry here, but we couldn't. It just wasn't logical for me. Like, yeah, the 30 close, like, yeah, we could have done it there, but I feel like the most logical entry at that point was going to be on the break of these highs. Because at any point, was like John said, with that candle still closing below the range here, right? You can just do a little pack runner and break the lows there. But yeah, I think gold was kind of paying more attention to this zone here, 32.94 over 32.96 here today. Still in, stops at 5-minute lows. Very nice. We didn't break those lows yet. Oh, I think we. Wait, are you still in? Maybe not. Yeah, good job either way. All right, let me get a little picture of this. so I can mark this up. Boom. Hey, if you took the trade today and you made some money, give the stream a like and sub to this channel if you want to get rich in all areas of life moving forward. Boom. Let me just mark this up real quick and then let's see. All right, cool. Okay, perfect. All right, on to the next best trade.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Ecom Dre, good to see you, brother. Great to see you, man. Made some money. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Hey, Aaron making money. Kids making money.
Aaron. He always makes money.
For real. If there's one thing for sure, that dude's always making money.
Yeah, bro. Aaron, money, Horton.
Aaron getting money, Horton.
Go crazy, darling. Man took like 3 times 3.5K in payouts.
Beautiful, brother. Like
awesome.
what, 9K?
Yeah, 10,500.
Beautiful.
Let's freaking go.
10,500, baby. Let's run it. I told Clay, you better be ready to sign them checks, big dog.
Oh yeah, we coming.
They're signing them. Nice, man. Congrats. 3,500 times 3. Beautiful.
Beautiful. That's a full-time income, eh?
Yeah. How much percentage profit do I make? I don't really, I'm not even too sure. I think this year roughly I've been making like 20 grand a month. This month's gonna be a little short though because I haven't been trading on a funded account for like the last week and a half. So I haven't basically made real profit in about a week and a half. Yeah. So now that actually I didn't pass. I was gonna say now that I passed, so I still need $5 to pass this, but tomorrow I should have another 3 funded accounts so I can start actually making like real profit again. But yeah, so far it's been like 20K months. 20K. May's been good. Since what's it called? Since February I've been trading live, so I've only been tracking my live stuff, my actual funded accounts. And yeah, that month of February was insane. It was like over 30 grand. I think it was like 38 grand in February. So February was awesome. Two red days in February. March about 20K. These are all funded accounts, all got payouts on these. April like 29K, and then May's been a little spotty just because I haven't been using much of a live account. So yeah, last couple days. But yeah, I should be good to go, all funded up again tomorrow. And by the way, that's my game plan with funded accounts, right? Is to max out, right? Get 5, or in Top One's case, get 3. Pass them, right? Run them up to take like 5 to 10K payouts, and then try and build that back up. But if I do blow my accounts due to taking the profits out, I don't really mind it because I'm on this like rinse and repeat type of deal where now I'll just take the profits from, or some of the profits from my payout, invest it into another 3 evaluations, and then work to getting those evaluations done. So I think it's only been 3 days here ish, maybe, for this account. Yeah, so that's it. Just been a couple days here and basically got it passed. I'm $5 short, so yeah, I'll have to get that at some point. Maybe today or tonight or something. But yeah.
Nick, look at the
simple
chat
game.
too. Crazy.
Simple game.
We just saw one with a 10K payout, 10.5K, and now Cas Quinhas.
Hold on.
has a 10K payout again. 10K and 500.
Yee.
Let's go.
Bro, that's amazing.
Where is that? I don't see it.
3 times the payout here. It's
nice.
the last message.
Oh, okay. Oh, futures trade. This is nice too. Yeah, this is looking good, man. This is, I mean, honestly, this is what you could expect when you are disciplined to the playbook. I mean, look at this. 2 trades, 4 trades. 4 trades is his biggest day, right? 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade, 4 trades, 2 trades, 3 trades, 1 trades, right? Some of yours says like 15, 19, 23. Like that's out of hand. Out of hand at the next level. That's, you leave way too much room for error when you take that many trades. So these are the results that we are seeing in the Clubhouse, and people who are catching on to the philosophy and, you know, making sure they're playing by the rules here. I don't really like to play by the rules in life, but this is one thing I play by the rules in, right? Is my trading.
Oh, yeah. This is serious stuff right here, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's insane. 2 people just took out together like $21,000.
21K. That's just 2 people. So when you ask, hey, is the Clubhouse worth it? Is it a good investment? I don't know. Ask these guys, and ask these girls.
Ask them.
I'm a bit biased, you know. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, get up in there, right? But ask the people who are actually a part of the Clubhouse and learning in the Clubhouse and trading in the Clubhouse. Those are who you want to ask, not me. Me, I'm just like, yeah, get
Discord
in.
too. Discord, traders chat room.
Hit them with that direct message.
Hit them with the direct, like, hey man, I've been a little skeptical about the Clubhouse, but just want to get your experience. You know what I mean? And they'll give you an honest, genuine experience on what they like or what they think
Cannon,
of it.
It's 500 away from a 6K payout now.
Sheesh.
Oh,
bro, what's going on in here right now?
Let's get it. Whole lot of money. Whole lot of money. Damn.
Bro, you gotta tell Clay. Gotta be ready.
Yo, I'm gonna call him up and apologize. Oh, my bad, dude. I warned you.
Clay, bro. We got some funding to do.
Might want to throw us on some live accounts.
There's no way that there's one more 10K payout now.
Really? One more?
If forex do, yeah, one more 10.5K payout.
Oh man, if this is times 3.
No, the next one. Oh yeah, also that one. That is crazy.
Man. Wow, Wokey, 1,500 away from a 3K, but W, brother. Let's go.
Let's go, Wokey.
I love a good underdog story, man. Love a good underdog story.
It's crazy. Crazy, man.
Beautiful guys. Yeah, good work. What's the lot size do I use? Like 3 to 5 lots on like funded accounts. Sometimes if it's the evaluation of the challenge or whatever, I'll go bigger, like 10 lots. But once I get to the live, it's typically like 3 to 6, I would say.
Bro, and imagine this. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
No, I was gonna say, if I go up though in profit, like let's say this is a funded one right now and I'm like 6K, then I'll increase my size at that point too. Like if there's a really good setup and I can use like 6 or 7 or even 8 contracts, then sometimes I'll get aggressive and do that.
Yeah. Imagine this, like how much a life is changed when you get a 10K and a $500 payout, and he says the local coin costs 6 times less than $1.
Wow.
Bro, imagine how much of an impact it would have in your life. Wow. That's
insane. And for those of you guys who haven't made 10 grand yet or had a 10 grand payout, like do what Magnus just said. Like truly imagine how life could just be different, you know, with that 10K coming in, and it's sitting here for you every single day. It's just, can you get over the hump, right? Can you get over your own self is really what it is. Because the technical analysis is on point every day. It's just, you know, someone said it in the chat, and I honestly admire you for saying this because you're not the only one. But someone said, hey, I blew my account waiting for that move, right? And we talk about trader A and trader B all the time about the impatient trader giving the money to the patient trader, right? And the impatient trader getting in and getting ahead of himself or herself and taking stupid trades and now starting to lose confidence and, you know, start to get like emotionally hijacked and upset. It just doesn't seem like a fun day, right? To be all stressed out in and out of trades versus being patient, waiting for your playbook, waiting for the system to call you into the market, stepping into the market, having good stops, having good targets, and just building your career that way. It's a much better, much more peaceful way of doing this than trying to be Rambo out here and like, you know, taking your shot in every single direction. It just, the opportunities are here for you to make that 10K. And I think some of us are just doing a little bit too much, I should say, right? I think you need to slow down to speed up. Less is more. What do we got here, my friend? Little 3K up. Oh, passed by 57. Another one. 50K challenge. Beautiful. Good work.
Let's go. Congrats to whoever caught that.
What's this? Top Step payouts approved. Let's get it. That's 10 grand for you. That's over 10 grand.
Doing the math right now.
Amazing, bro. Never touched this money in my life, so it'd be life changing. Yeah, man. And you're what? $200 away? I forgot what you said. 200 or 60 or I forgot what it was. First payout is a crazy feeling. It really is. And then once you begin, like I said in the ASFX podcast, once you take a payout, you go, wow, I could do that again. Is that all it was? Is that all it is? Just staying disciplined to the plan day in and day out, taking good trades, managing risk. I could do that. I could do that again. And when you really start to touch the paper, you begin to, you know, tighten up a bit because you're like, hey, I want that. I need that again. And I know what to do to get it. And now you just follow the rules, right? Follow the plan every single day. How much to get into the Discord? It's completely free. The Discord's free. If you want to join the Clubhouse, there's like 3 different packages. You could check out at timetoeattrading.com, or you could just hit !Clubhouse, and then the link will pop up for you. Yeah, but the Discord itself is completely free. What do we got in Discord now? What do we got? Discord's got 9,000 members in it. Damn. 919. Am I in this trade? No, I'm out. Yeah, we closed in profits earlier. What am I thinking about gold right now? I think it's trying to get traders in trouble. I think traders are going to give those profits back if they don't tighten up here. Yeah, look at this. I wouldn't really want to be a part of this right here anymore. Like all in here. Now that the volume's gone and whatnot, it's gonna get tough in here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take that one trade and be done. Right? That's how you stay profitable. That's how you stack green days over and over and over. Like, look at these. Look at the months here. Right? Just green days. Because in most cases, one trade. 2 trades, 2 trades. Some days I'll get a little, 8 trades. This could have been a testing day too, because I sample size, what's it called? Power hour and stuff. So any like 7, 10, anything like that, just know that those are little sample size positions that I'm doing. But I mean, that's how you stack green days. You take 1 or 2 trades a day and you keep it moving. Look, 2 trades, 1 trade, 2 trades, 4 trades. But keep in mind also, I trade every session, right? So this is me trading all day long. London, pre-New York, Asian, and New York. And there's still only 1 or 2 trades, 3 trades a day. So trust me, less is more. Stack your green days. Doesn't it look fun? Like, imagine stacking green days. Trading now begins to be fun. You feel like a winner. You're making money. You're learning. It's much easier to show up and learn with like enthusiasm, right? When you're doing the right things and you're getting the results for it. 3, 2, 1 lockout. First payout W, brother. W. Done for the day. Smart. Why would you like want to kick it back up, Some of y'all made $100 today. Some of you guys made 5. Some of you guys made 7. Some of you guys made 1,000. I mean, why not enjoy your day now? My boy Eli's been telling me about y'all. This is my first time here. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. It's Plan G. Love the vibes, what you're doing. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Awesome, man. Any questions you have, don't hesitate to reach out and get them answers. Are the Clubhouse the only ones who have access to Asian and all that? Yeah, so Clubhouse has Asian, London, pre-New York, and all that inside. Basically, everything we do outside of the YouTube live stream is in the Clubhouse. Plus, Clubhouse, we just dropped a big course in there as well. So that's all live now and active, and I'll be continuing to update that course. Probably at least once every 2 weeks, if not maybe even more. But the course is well put together. If you come over to Time to Eat, sign in. If you're in the Clubhouse, come over to the course here, view the program. Boom, boom. Where is it? This one. And then yeah, you got everything right here.
I gotta say, I work with a lot of people that done courses and stuff like that, other communities, and not because it's you, and not because I'm here, but whoever is speaking this, hearing this, I don't know who has to hear this. How Nick made this, bro, like I feel like a baby can understand it and apply it. It's so simple. You can't find any more simplicity than this anywhere else. I'm just saying, and not because I'm here. It just, I've seen a lot, I heard a lot. Bro, this is just, if you go through this, you come to the live streams, there's no way you're losing. There's no way. We got the systems here. We got the webinars that are giving you some nuggets about your inner development. Then we got there's no way you're losing. No way.
Yeah. Like there's no way you can continue losing. You know what I mean? Like at some point, like if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. If you hang around traders that do this thing right and get payouts all the time, what do you expect to happen to you? Right? You're most likely going to, if you're hanging around 5 millionaires, you're most likely going to be the 6th one, right? If you do what's required and you do what it takes. Yeah, the webinars are on another level. Like the amount of content in the actual webinars and all that is just insane. I won't even bring those up because that's like 100 hours of content. Let's see. When you get your first payout, how long does it take? It just depends what company you're with. So whatever company you're trading with. I've only taken payouts from Top One and Top Step. Top Step usually takes like 3 to 6 days, business days, and then Top One you get it like same day. Finally in the Clubhouse, let's go. W. Welcome, my friend, welcome. I would highly recommend absorbing all those webinars and the course and all that stuff. Take a weekend and just commit and take some good notes. And yeah, man, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot. I actually put one in there yesterday. I think, yeah, TK, yeah, I think it's in. And it was a topic on liquidity, right? And I hope you guys watched that yesterday, and then you see how all the liquidity could have been grabbed today, right? In the pre-New York stream and whatnot, and all that stuff, all that stuff here. You can see clearly trader A and trader B, and where the mistakes would be made. W. Ali, yeah, another great student coming in here and taking it serious and learning. I'm sure you have a deep why and why you're doing this, and it's showing. Yeah, I'm not sure how long you've been in the Clubhouse, but you're there pretty much all the time, showing up for every session, and you hang around enough people getting payouts, you're probably going to be the next one.
Let's go, Ali W. I can tell you got a great why.
Yeah, you can tell the size of someone's why by the size of their commitment, and the size of their work ethic and their ability to grow. People with no why, they freeze. They don't know what to do. People with clear direction, they move, right? And they move swiftly.
Yep.
800 on the day. Congratulations. All it took was patience. Whoa.
I think the bias on gold now is no trades.
Yeah, the bias on gold now is come back for Asian session.
For real.
Or go buy
a
chicken sandwich.
The bias is the beach, Rafi.
You going to the beach, Rafi?
The bias is the beach.
Oh, let's go.
Beach bias beach.
Nick, you coming tonight?
Yeah. I'll be there, brother. I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
We're back in action. The month should close up pretty good with some good, decent volatility here in all the sessions.
Yes, sir. I think so. It's looking good right now. I mean, not right now in this like overall range, but I mean, we could get some nice price action here with the clean higher time frame.
Yeah, well, you figure if the 4 hour wants to pop here, right? By the time London comes around, you may have 4 hour candles like looking like this, where they either want to go up, or maybe that move will already take place, and then you'll be sitting looking at something like this with a bearish daily closure.
Exactly. Should be good.
Maybe the next 8 hours we pull back to close the day. Those are those two candles. Then this move up creates the new daily top wick, because if our daily candle closes bear today, we're going to expect the next one to come up and make a top wick, right? So most likely that'll happen, and the way to look on the 4 hour is just, another one or two strong bullish moves up. And then once that is established, that wick right there, typically it's still going to look bullish, obviously, but once that resistance is made, now that new 4 hour candle is going to look something like that. Or I should say that daily candle is going to look something like that, right? So if we start breaking that low here, that'll be the daily candle starting to move down to fill the wick, right? And that's our move. It's just a nice
wick fill,
wick fill / range fill.
Yep, looks good. I agree.
So you see how at this point we're already looking towards the new day. Notice how we're not sitting here thinking, how can we get another trade? Right? We're now starting to plan the next move, the next idea on how the daily candle is going to close, and what we can look for on the next candles, right? So it's kind of like we're past this day now, right? We took a good trade here on gold. If a really, really good setup shows up, you know what I mean? We might be interested in it. I do need $5 here, so we might have to get that. But other than that, you know what I mean? We're done with gold today, right? NQ may have some opportunities here in the afternoon, but other than that, we're pretty much on to the next day.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. If you want another trade, go trade NQ.
Yeah, trade NASDAQ. Yeah, NQ should just be getting started here. Look at the 4 hour now. See how the 4 hour has like what we just took on the 15 minute? So we might be able to get that, big wick fill, but we'll see.
Aaron, $5 more.
Can you tell us how we're capable of managing multiple funded accounts? In multiple ways. You can use copy trader. Sometimes I don't use a copy trader. Sometimes I'll have a copy trader on 2 and then leave one open to do whatever with, or it just depends. When I had 5 with Top Step, like one time I had 3 on a copy trader, 2 just like single, so I can kind of maybe look at the copy trading one and say, okay, I'll take these trades, but if I win or lose in a certain session, I can get off of that account and move to the next one, right? Like right now I have all 5 of them tied up, copied, all of them copying same trades on all of them. Same thing with my top one account. I have all 3 copied up. So, and I'll probably keep it like that for right now. I just like to bounce around a little bit. Sometimes I have them all copying. Sometimes I have 2 copying and 1 free, just so again, if I do take a good win in London, I can move over to that other account for New York and not potentially ruin my London win, right? Or let's say I took a loss in London, I can now move on to my other account, which is just a single account, and not take a potential bigger loss. Just leave that loss where it is and trade a new account for that next session. So I don't think there's a right or wrong, just got to feel it out, see what you like best. And I like to rotate it, so. But again, there's no strategy You know, like I was looking for just a couple videos to do in the Clubhouse. And I think one of the questions is like, how do you trade 5? Like there's no strategy to that stuff. The same strategy I use. Yeah, I just
with patience and discipline. It's just another account.
Yeah. Like there's not some strategy that I use when I have 5 accounts versus 2. It's the same thing. It's just I pick and choose on which trades I want to take with which account. Have one account for Asian, one for New York. Yeah, that's smart too. You know, you can do it that way as well. I've never really done it that way, but that's a good idea. You know, if you have 3 accounts, maybe you keep one for each session. You know, so you can do it any way you like. Just halfway through passing my first combine. Beautiful, beautiful, Elijah. W, bro. On my way home from a job, sitting in a bus, took these 50 pips. Let's go, Chala. Holy, Chala's a G, making money on the bus out there in India.
What a
like
savage.
what? Holy.
WW. Let's get it, Chala.
Amazing, amazing. You can feel it already, brother. That's the key. Gotta feel it. Spiritual seeds being planted. Yes, yes, yes. All right, cool. All
right, bro.
Clubhouse eating.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Where you heading, Johnny?
Where you heading, John? I hear. I think it's time to wrap this up today.
I hear some new endings here.
Oh, that's my cue right there.
Turn these computers off, man. Go take a deep breath of fresh air.
It is a marvelous day out today, I must say. It's wow, we're cranking up to 85 now.
Don't even show chat, bro.
No,
yeah, nice. We got a storm here and rain and gray weather, so that's perfect.
That's for the next
week, my too, bro.
Oh, actually,
beach, pool, roller coasters. What's up?
You're going to the amusement park?
Bro.
Damn.
Can you send over some vitamin D, please?
We'll
I won't get any for the next week.
Yeah, bro. Here, take my vitamin D.
We'll put it in a bottle.
It's so crazy.
Even the rain that was coming in is gone now. Beautiful.
Get that rain out of here.
We'll take
Don't
that.
let John leave. We gotta have him here in installation.
Alright, bet. I'm not gonna leave. We'll trade power together.
Hey, look at the next couple days here. Like, this is crazy. Look at 94, 94, 92, 92, 89, 87. That's crazy.
Ooh. Those 87 days are gonna be fire.
Yeah. It gets really nice too. Like when the weather when the sun goes down, it's perfect.
Oh,
Perfecto.
92 must be great.
What about you boys? How's the weather by you?
Well, it's been gray here, bro, and cold. It's May, and just I don't know.
Florida,
yeah,
Florida,
crazy.
Chat, should Rafi and Magnus both move to Florida?
100%.
I'm trying to convince them,
bro. Then Rafi can go to Jupiter too.
Rafi, you're already in the America, so it's.
Yeah, but Florida, bro, like I feel like I'm in a winter haven here, bro.
Yeah,
that's true.
How far away are you from Florida?
Depends. It's like 3-hour flying and like maybe 20 driving.
20 driving, probably, yeah.
20 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Magnus, America's huge, bro.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I thought you were like a quarter, maybe.
Nah, bro. I'm right in the center of the country.
Oh,
like
man.
right in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's how it is. Like in any country, like. You're like, oh, you live in London? Okay, so you must know him then. Like, no. Like, oh, you live in New York City? I have a friend named Mark Bell. Do you know Mark Bell? Like, yeah, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was like that.
Yeah.
He lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
Like,
He lives in San Diego.
Like, bro, I live in New York, bro.
Yeah, that's so true, man. So true.
Bro, I thought we could like walk to New York.
From Florida?
From Florida?
Yeah.
It gets colder and colder as you walk. Even New York right now, I heard is like, I don't know about today, but last week it was like 50 and raining and all that. So it's crazy, man. The summer keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, I really agree with Nick when he says it's a life hack to live somewhere warm. I mean,
for real,
the vibes are just there. You know, the vibes outside, the outside vibes make it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It has a true effect on your psychology. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have the sun, you actually perceive colors, but when you don't, you see gray. You know what I'm saying?
Dopamine.
So it's like it does something to you. Yeah. It does something to your psychology.
It does. It does.
And then the environment around you as well, the people around you too.
Yeah.
Facts.
Goldie floating in a weird range. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Goldie's chopped. I think that was a good move. Found out about you guys after watching ASFX Pod. Love the last 3 streams. Very nice. Very nice. Happy to have you here. Yeah, happy to have you, my friend. Any questions, again, you have, just don't hesitate to reach out and let's level up. Let's level up together. It's like 40 Celsius here. Ooh, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, Raja was telling me that in Dubai right now, it's like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. He's like, bro, it's boiling.
Like 45? 50?
Yeah, 45 or something like that. Yeah. Dude.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Agnes, you said it was cold by you too?
Yeah, it's very cold. It's storming, raining, gray.
That's crazy. It's about to be June in like 3 days. Like, that's shocked. I'm shocked.
It's funny because yesterday we had clear blue sky and there was some random lines in the sky, and now the whole sky is just gray. So
sheesh.
I don't know. Them chemtrails be wild, bro.
Those chemtrails, yeah.
He said, I'm from Barbados and people think I know Rihanna. That's hilarious, Jason. Oh, so you know Rihanna, right? Yo, that's so funny. Breaking news.
Toronto, you must know Drake.
London's raining. Yo, Toronto, I don't know what you guys are drinking in the water up there, but what's going on with the teenage kids up there? Yo, Tito, like what's going on with y'all? No, like seriously, like what the heck? What's up with the how they talk? It's freaking hilarious. I can't like take it serious, bro. Oh my god.
Kyle from Nelk, bro.
Oh, I watched that Nelk prank video. That was actually hilarious.
Dude, they're clowns. They're the best prankers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Australia's crazy. 1 hour wind. Next hour sunny. Sheesh. Next hour rain. Next hour some kangaroo just starts jabbing you from like out of nowhere. That's what I think about Australia. I'm like, I go to Australia, there's a high probability I might get punched in the face by a kangaroo. Is that true, or should I
kicked?
Should I stop thinking that?
Every time I hear Australia, I'm thinking big ass spider.
Big spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, either that or a massive spider.
Yeah. I don't know if I would rather fight a kangaroo or see a massive spider, bro. I don't know.
I'll be honest.
Bro, I'm just have a kangaroo, at least like a box.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna have the Steve Irwin approach to all that. Just like, oh, look at him, he's so beautiful. He's precious. He's precious. Like maybe he just won't square up.
At least I can fight the kangaroo, man. The spider, I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Yeah.
We can fight the spider too, technically, but yeah.
Get me a flamethrower or something.
Nah, yo, the other day I seen the biggest bug ever. I don't even know what it was. Looked like a cricket or something.
A cricket or a cricket?
Bro, you need to go to Bali. You'll find all kinds of things out there.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Creepy crawlers.
It's the worst.
Florida be having some weird creatures too.
Alligators.
Yeah,
creatures.
Bro, I gotta see alligator when I come there.
Yeah, bro.
The one by the lake.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been seeing them low key that much.
Bro, you were close to it. You took a picture like right beside.
Bro, I know. At one point I was seeing them every day, like multiple times. Crazy.
All right,
They
buy
just became,
stops.
like,
I'm gonna have
up
buy
there.
stops on the break of that. Look at everyone. Everyone's online now, poking their head up, poking. Huh? Wait, what? What?
Lifting the head from the pillow.
Yeah.
Gonna have buy stops here on the break of the highs on gold. What?
Man,
Who?
just
What?
look at
Hey,
that.
hey.
Activated here. I have a full CPU.
Yeah, man just pulled an Undertaker, bro. Sleeping in his bed. You know, it's crazy.
Oh man.
All of a sudden he's like, dong. He pops up in the bed.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So funny. So funny. So order filled.
Beautiful, bro. 10
Yeah.
a.m., 86 degrees out. We're chilling.
No snowboarding. No snowboarding.
Um,
Go to the lake at night. Uh-oh. What, alligators? They're glowing? Yeah, I know. They have these like crazy glowy eyes. You could spot the beauty from a mile away. It's gorgeous. I'll give it a kiss, yeah. Man needs $5. Hey, yo, hey, yo. Hey, yo, yo, yo. I don't need $5. $5 needs me, I'll be honest. I don't need this account either. This account really just needs me and wants me more than I even want it. I don't even care about the account. It is what it is.
like, bro, it's just an account. Like, calm down.
It's just three.
You need to calm
It's
down,
it's
bro.
just three
an account.
evaluation accounts. I don't care. Who cares about it?
It's just my freedom.
We're going snowboarding. Yeah, I think one of our trips, one of our TT meetups, we gotta do like a snow cabin or something where we can go snowboarding and mainly like snowmobiling and have a good time.
That'll be
Good time
sick.
by the fire.
That's coming, bro.
Maybe we do that in the winter in like Colorado or Montana or something like that.
Hell yeah, let's freaking go.
We can
Now
walk
we're
to
talking.
Montana from Florida. Magnus will walk with us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all in
Hey,
America.
Yeah, walk it.
Shouldn't take us
Tie the
that
shoes
long.
up.
Bro, me and Aaron land in Alabama, I think. So can you like
Oh.
pick us up, Nick?
Oh, I thought you were.
Are you and Aaron gonna fly together?
Yeah.
You
We're
are?
landing in Alabama. No, we're not.
Oh, I was gonna say that was
Oh,
awesome.
I thought you guys were gonna meet somewhere. Like,
Now we should. I looked at my flight and I was like, but I couldn't find anything flying to Germany first, and then yeah.
yeah,
Otherwise, we had to order together, and that would be kind of a problem when we're from Denmark, Germany.
yeah,
Mm,
man.
yeah.
Bro, is the first time that she's been in the US, you think?
Who?
Oh,
Or
your
she's
girl?
been before? Yeah.
Your girl, man.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, your girlfriend. First time in the
Oh, yeah.
US?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
Oh, doing
nice.
a TTE style? Oh man,
That'll
he's
be
gonna want to
bro.
move here.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's gonna, bro. She's gonna be like, "Yo, let's move here, Magnus."
Yeah, I know.
Watch, bro.
No, crazy.
I'm trying to convince Green to move down here. So I had to invite him over like 3 months ago when the weather was still cool. So they think that that's like normally how it is. Like weather's perfect. But yeah, when they come back in July, they might change the plans.
It might change their minds, bro.
Is
He's
it
like,
really
oh, it's not that hot. I'm like, yeah, it's only March,
Nah.
February.
It's gonna be hot, definitely.
Yeah. Top Step opened up a trading floor in Aspen. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Magnus and Rafi will be moving down here, I think, in a couple years, right, boys?
Yeah,
Down
bro. I
Florida.
feel like, maybe 20. I'm gonna tell you, I'm making move 2026, bro. I'm not
There you
staying
go.
here.
Okay.
There we go, bro.
Okay.
You can have both, bro.
Nah.
Screw it. Yeah.
We already bought a house, but that's gonna have to probably be back into the market again. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, bro. Hey, it just goes right back in the market.
That's
No
it.
problemo.
No attachment.
sir.
No attachment.
Magnus,
so
bro,
we made some renovations, so we'll probably break
I
even.
don't know
on
about a
that.
couple years though.
break even.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's all right. You're still profiting by going
That's
to Florida.
Yeah.
100%.
Life profit.
Hell
Am I only on
yeah. I'll be
evals
looking
right
forward
now?
to that move.
Yes. I'm only on evals since actually excuse me. I got $5. $4 and like 20 cents and I'll be back on funded accounts. But yeah, I've been on the eval since last week. Yeah, since the 19th. So I took a payout and then blew the account the next day of the payout, and then now I've been back on the evaluation for 1, 2, 3, about 4 trading days.
Nice, bro.
What do I think will happen with gold? It'll probably go up. I think we're gonna move up to pull the daily candle back here. I would anticipate this daily candle closing back somewhere up around like 33.16ish.
Yes, sir, Aaron. I'll see you, my man. See you in London.
Yep.
Peace, Aaron.
Peace, brother. Later.
London sesh. Or should we go to Asian or what's
Asian.
up?
You need to. Come on, I want to see the boys in Asian.
Right, I'll text you, Aaron. I'll text you. You guys can see me. Yeah, because I thought Asian gonna cook you.
Yo, how late you guys stay here in Asia?
Like
how
10
How
p.m.
late?
Until 10?
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
10.
Give or take.
Bro, if it was 10, I'd come every day. It's
it
at 2
at 10?
a.m.
Oh, 2 a.m. Yeah.
10.
It starts at 2 a.m., bro.
Magnus, what time do you wake up? Like regularly?
Like 5.
Oh, word. So like when you get up, we're pretty much ending Asian session at that point.
Exactly.
Basically.
Oh, that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Bro, London session's legit in the middle of the night for me, bro.
In the middle of the
I
night.
know. Yeah, you're in London. It's my Asian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like the same for me. It's like 2 a.m. for me out here.
I like being up in the middle of the night. I like
Feel
it.
that.
I've always liked it.
It feels different, bro. It feels like the energetics kind of like quieten down, you know?
It
So
is.
like you can...
All the Quakers
do
are
some
sleeping.
things.
All that negative
no
energy's
distractions,
underneath
bro.
blankets.
That's the best time to get things done while everyone else is sleeping. No
I want to
distractions.
think when they're not thinking. That's when I want to do my thinking. When everyone else is not thinking. That mess up the energy forces.
Yeah, man.
Bro, Daniel's like, I show up for London at 1:30. You can show up, Magnus.
There you go.
Like, if I can get up
That's
for London,
facts,
you
though.
can get up for Asian.
Yeah.
And you got 2 dogs in the chat, you know, making you look like soft. Me too, bro.
Like, all right,
I gotta
guys.
get up for London as well.
See all you guys in New York, but all the winners. I'll see all the winners in London tonight. Everyone
like,
signs
oh,
off
not a
like,
John. Were you there in London today?
I was actually, yup.
Bro, it was too funny. It was like we tagged you and stuff, but we didn't get no response, so I just forgot it again.
That's hilarious.
But
I know.
there was like
Damn,
no
really?
response at all. Yeah.
You guys were talking about me, damn. Yeah, I pulled up in London. I was gonna type in the chat, but bro, I just woke up. My eyes, I couldn't stare at the screen. So, and then I barely was able to look at the charts, and I seen we were just bleeding. I was like, all right, doesn't look like much is happening. And I just put my head back down, went to sleep.
No.
He said, okay, now it's back to bed.
Okay, now it's back to bed.
Any suggestions on maintaining a 20% rule on the 25K? Yeah, I would just oh, you got it with the TT code. Nice. I would say, just
Don't risk more
find
than
out
20%.
find out what the number is and then just stay below it. That's the most simplest way you can do it. Even if the move is going to notice how today the move was going further than what I needed, right? So, even if the move is going to continue going, just close at your 20%. Take it and then move on to the next day. That's the easiest and most simplest way to do it. But you have to find out what the 20% number is, and then every single day just maintain it. Don't think a bit too deep into it. For me, I know the 1500 is the most I can make on my funded account, and that's what that's just what I stick to. So that's all. Don't think about it too deep.
That's why I do an instant too. So if you have the instant account, for example, you can use I use max 1500 because that's the consistency rule.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all.
I have
You stick with
150K.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. How much is the activate funded accounts on top one? It's same as Top Step, $150. How do you mentally get over blowing accounts? I watch $5,800 go into my bank account, so I didn't, it's not like I blow an account. I took a pretty decent payout and then blew it. So it's just not as mentally stressing at that point. You know what I mean? But if I'm blowing it due to making stupid errors and dumb decisions, then that's totally different story. Right? The only reason my account blew is because there was 6K in it. let's just say, or I should say, hold on, 58. How much is in it? It was about 10K, almost 12K in it, and I whipped out 6 of it. So, or I think it was 10. It was like 10. I took out almost 6. So I only had a couple grand, and that couple grand got smashed on the next trade. So it was just a loss for me. But it's fine when you're taking payouts, you know, and you're just moving on with the account. It's another thing to be making, you know, like I said, those stupid mistakes over and over again and blowing your accounts. Then I could see how that could be mentally stressful. Like, of course, I want to, when I take my payouts, the buffer that I leave in it, of course, I want that to be the buffer that builds back up. But at the end of the day, if it's not, I don't care. You know, I don't mind getting new accounts as long as I'm taking, you know, payouts on
them. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, me too.
Man, you think about it like this, you know, if you're like a soccer player, you know, you're going to buy shoes. The shoes are going to help you to play the game. You're going to have to replace the shoes. You know, you can't play the game and not think that your shoes are going to get ruined. Same thing here. Your account is going to help you play the game, and, you know, at some point you're going to have to replace it or you're going to lose it, and then you just get another one you continue to play. So just being able to know that losing it is going to be part of you playing the game, just like how you lose your shoes playing another game or, you know, a baseball or something. You know, it's like you're going to have to get a new one. Every baseball player every year gets new bats, new batting gloves, new shoes. Every year. Some of them change them throughout the season, but, you know, it's like they know that for them to play the game, they have to make that investment, and it's no different here.
It's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. 3 steps forward, 1 step back.
Higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, bro. End of baseball season, had holes in my cleats, so yeah, definitely needed to get new cleats.
Huh? Where's everyone at? Where they at, though?
Alrighty, so Nick.
Lost to doing business, baby. You ready?
Chad, y'all were waiting on it?
Oh, man. You
All right.
Nick, what are you doing today?
You can't make it up. So, Nick, what you gonna do today?
I think we can get moving here. I think we can get moving today.
The Louis G.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's the cue here, Johnny Gems.
Johnny
you.
Dips. Johnny Dips.
I got y'all. I will dismiss the class.
in the hours from 6 a.m. to 9:30, he's Johnny Pips. From the hours of 9:30 to 10:30, he's Johnny Dips.
Yep.
Or he may, unless he has a trade.
Outside of that, I'm Johnny Gems.
And then he's just Johnny Gems in general. Mr. Johnny Gems.
Sounds good.
Nick,
thank you, bro.
All right, brother. You have a great day, my friend. Thank you for being here.
You, bro.
It's been an honor and a privilege to host this side by side by you, bro.
Dude, it's an honor, bro.
Appreciate you.
Great for you, blessed. Thank you, bro. Magnus, Rafi, you boys are awesome. Catch you later.
Good, brother. Good
See you,
to
Johnny.
see you as usual.
Later, Johnny Gems.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, boys.
Peace,
I'm gonna
peace.
stay out of trouble. Yep. Chat.
Have fun.
A great day. God bless you all.
Have fun being a free man. Peace.
Thank you, bro.
Later.
Appreciate
Enjoy it.
Peace, peace. Thanks,
Peace.
bro. I can enjoy it because of Nick. So thank you.
Whoa,
Nick.
whoa. You did the work, brother. You did the work.
Thanks, bro.
All right, my man.
Appreciate it, man.
Love
All
you,
right,
G.
catch you
Peace.
later. Peace. Love you.
All right. Johnny Gems going to enjoy a day of freedom. Can't beat that. Hey, could you blame him?
Nah.
Let's see. Let's answer a few more questions, and then we'll kind of get cooking. If you guys have any questions for me, Magnus, or Rafi, let them cook in the chat, and then we'll answer some questions and then dip out. For a newbie, can you please suggest a time range to trade in, like in the day? Yeah, so I would look at your schedule, and I would look to shoot. So if you're hold on. Let's put Kingman down. If you're if you live in like the UK and your schedule is pretty free, you know, during those hours, I would say I'll use Eastern times because I'm not too sure what the time is over there. But there's a pre-London which starts at 1:30ish, right? And I would look at the charts from 1:30 a.m. Eastern to about 4 a.m. You know, in the UK, that's going to be like the morning time for y'all. If it's going to be New York session, I would try and stick from probably like 6:30 a.m. up until right around now, like 11 a.m.-ish on gold, right? So I would look for those 2 windows there. Those are probably the best windows to trade in. Other than that, you got the Asian session, which definitely does get fun and, you know, does get volatile from time to time, and that'll probably be like 8 p.m. to like 10 p.m. And then I would just stick around. I would pick 1 or 2 of these time slots and then just stick to it. Yeah, one of these. What are you doing, little man? Yeah, so you don't have to choose all of them, but I would say pick one that works best for you and then just commit to that one. If you're trading the NASDAQ, then I'd say anything like after like 11 a.m. is still good here. See you later, Clubhouse. See you later. Can I ask you something in person, brother? Yes, of course, of course. See you later, Elijah. All trading systems work for currencies and Bitcoin. Yeah, as long as you're trading like and you're viewing your markets in candlestick formation, then yeah, the system will work pretty well. Let's see. Any more questions? Let's see. How will I approach the $5 left? I haven't thought about it yet. Haven't thought about it yet. We'll see. Basically, you'll either catch me tomorrow with funded accounts or new evaluations. New evaluations.
And you're making tomorrow. You're making $3,000 of all of them, and we think like, wait, why hasn't he passed yet?
Either way, by Friday I'll have funded accounts. Mark my words.
Okay, I'll mark your words. I know you will. You'll probably have more tomorrow. We just see like 3 accounts. It says 100K funded.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See you later, Louis G. Have a great day. What made me take the buys? So the buys were taken simply because we had daily candle tapping into support down here. So coming into this overall support zone, which is right here, right? We also had the 4-hour candle tapping into this support here with a very the candle at that time was rejecting out of here. So we were getting a big rejection right out of there, expecting that maybe we can see from what we've seen over here, which is the move up, maybe we could see it here, right? So that was kind of like what we were trying to anticipate there. Then we went to the 1 hour. 1 hour was starting to look like it wanted to close bullish. 30-minute did close bullish, right? And then where was that? That was right there. And then 9:15, which was the trade that we took right here, the celery play, break of the highs to move up, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, some clean range coming into that zone there. Looks like we just fell shy of that zone, but yeah, we ended up moving up pretty good there. I think it was like 50 pips. 55 pips. So that was it. It was a counter trend trade, anticipating gold to move out of that support, you know, that higher time frame support zone there. Hey. Come back over here. Yeah, does that make sense? Another counter trend trade today. Yeah, it's gonna chop for a while. I do agree. Yeah, I'm done for the day unless I take like a little small trade to get that $5 later. If not, I'll just get it back in Asian.
Don't force it.
Nah.
Man, you know what happens when we force things.
It's $5 or nothing.
Bro, I needed like $9 one time. I lost $4.50.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, I won't do that.
I think that was on a stream, wasn't it?
Nah, I think it was after stream actually.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot, and then like
Yeah. I'll probably take a little like 1 MGC or something like that.
Good idea.
Can you explain a little bit more about the Clubhouse membership? It includes 4 live streams a day. So Asian session, London session, pre-New York, and New York sesh are all live. We trade live on those sessions. Plus, there's also a full course that has been built into the Clubhouse as well here. So there's a full course in there. There's pre-recorded webinars as well that we do. So every single Saturday we do a webinar in the Clubhouse, and those are usually either Q&As or they're like specific topics that I want to go through. Maybe something that I feel like in that time we're either struggling with or we're doing good at, and I just want to put a light to it. But yeah, all the webinars are all different in terms of the topics, but just some incredible webinars. And we kind of go back and forth between me and Rafi. So like one week I'll run through technicals and stuff. Another week he'll run through more like psychology, mental performance, things like that. So we try and keep both oars going, right? Because your trading business is a boat, right? And on one oar you have the technicals, on the other oar you have the mental side of things. And to be rowing both of those oars properly is where you begin to get places and get profitable. So those are the type of things that we like to tap into. The course is out now, so you got a whole full course in here. Bunch of quick, straight to the point videos, very, very easily to understand. Like Rafi was saying, I truly built this course so that my kids at like 7 years old can grab it and completely take hold of it. So I broke it down in the most elementary way possible for traders to understand, digest, and then begin to apply. So there's a lot of stuff in the Clubhouse outside of the live streams, but yeah, that's just a little lay of the land. I needed $13 one time and lost my grandma's house. Hey yo, grandma. Sorry, grandma.
Hey yo. Bye bye.
Grandma, don't worry, man. Just tell grandma, don't worry. Give me 2 years, grandma. I'm gonna be a funded trader.
I'm a funded trader.
How do you join? You could just join. You could hit exclamation point Clubhouse in the chat, and then yeah, it'll pop up. Yeah, you could join. What up, the Prather Trader? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? What sessions do you do on YouTube? Just the New York session. So every day we're here from 8 a.m. till about like right now. The streams all happen in the Clubhouse? Yeah, all the streams outside of this one. I mean, the Clubhouse is here right now, as you can see. I think a bunch of people left already after the trade, but you know, we got a lot of people in here. A lot of peeps in the Clubhouse. This is like multiple rooms here, you know.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Yeah, so a lot of people in the Clubhouse. You just don't see them too much on YouTube, right? You only see some of these guys, but lots of traders putting in the work here. Very, very proud of a lot of these traders who you may not know their name yet, but you will hear their name in the near future. All right, Kingman, I built the course for Kingston here, so he can go through it in like 2 years. All right, cool. Can you please check charts for stream? Need some feedback on this trade. It involves a range 1, range 2. Yeah, let's take a look at SimZ. Charts for stream. I think you want to go back to mommy now, eh? You tired of hanging out in the office? Go tell mommy I love her. Love you. Love you. All right, let's take a look here. Charts for stream. Let's see. SimZ. Okay, so we got... question is, how is that an inverted celery? Is that how it should look? Yeah, I think this was the other day. We went over these, right? Where at, brother? This one here. Okay. By the way, yes, that is an inverted celery. Okay, question. When the 4 hour has tapped target and inverted celery begins to form, is it logical to enter a position at the break of the high on the 15 or 30 candle, or should I wait for the range 1, range 2 before entering? When the day candle and the Closures on the lower time frames are aligned, but the 4 hour isn't. Should I wait for range 2? So that's a good question. So if you can get, and a lot of that has to do with the volume, right? So is there volume in at the time? So what he's saying is if the higher time frames are at target, and at that point you're counter trend trading, right? So you're still going against the bias, right? But the 4 hour, let's just say, is hitting this target. So what he's asking is it okay that I take this position? Let's just say that's the 4 hour, and then on the left, this is the 30 minute, right? Is it okay that I take this position here versus to go back up, right? Is that what you're saying? Now that the target's been tapped, take that position there to go back up, or should he wait for a new range and then a closure above? Am I understanding this properly? Is that the kind of the question here? So it's either, can I enter here, or should I wait for like a new range and a breakout? I'm pretty sure that's the question. So again, just with what I started with, that depends on volume, right? So if there's volume, like if it's 9:30 or if it's 8 a.m. or if it's London open and you get this closure right here, I think, and again, you're tapping into 4 hour supports and you're starting to reject, I think it's a wise decision to enter the buy, right? And take that inverted celery, especially if you can get a candle to kind of move down a little bit, attempt to fill that wick, and then once it breaks the high there, that's a great trade. But keep in mind, this is also a bit of a counter trend trade. So you want to take profits, not quickly, but at logical points. So sometimes, like, let's say if this candle doesn't have a top wick or something, like it'll make the top wick and then start to melt back down. So this is your impulse entry that you would take right here, and I think that would be safe to take. Now, let's say that this candle, let's say that you don't get the inverted celery, and on this candle we just moved up like this. Then I would probably wait for the range 2. So what I mean by that is the move already happened right here, and now let's say you're slowing up volume wise. So let's say the volume came in, pushed you down, and then pulled you back up a little, and now we're going to pause a little on volume. I would now wait for a new closure above this range here. So I'll have buys above here, maybe sells below here or something, and then just wait. So that's where I would wait for the range 2, and then once you get that new closure, you're good to go. So does that make sense? It all depends on if you can get in with the volume when the setup looks good at that time down here. If you can't, then this might be a little too late, and I would wait for the next the next setup to show up and then take the buy on the closure. Yeah. How do we join the Clubhouse? Just hit !Clubhouse in the chat, and then the link will pop up, and then you could join us there. We'll be back for the Asian session tonight. Asian. How much is a payout for top 100K top 2-step on top 1? Wait, how much is it, or how much is the most? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the question is. Do I trade NQ? Yeah, we do. Yeah. We trade NQ in the New York, the Asian, sometimes in the London. I don't think we've really taken too many London NQ, but
I think only one.
Yeah. Asian pre-New York and New York session, we do trade NQ, yeah. London, it's a little quiet with the NASDAQ.
Yeah, gotta sample size it a little before, because London Open brings some good volume, but I wanted to take advantage of the pre-London too, but I gotta see a couple times before.
Yeah, and I mean, just think about it. The NASDAQ is a U.S. pair, right? So it's the middle of the night in the U.S. So there's not as much volatility on something like gold. Like gold's creating a lot of volatility just because it's a, obviously it's a safe haven, but it's, the Australian market is open as well, during London in a way. So I feel like that gives it a lot of volume too. But I think we're done here today. We had a nice trade. I've seen somebody ask for a coupon here. Well, we did give you guys coupons for the Clubhouse today. It was a 50 pip coupon. So hopefully you use it. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to get the coupons. It's just who's going to use them and who's going to invest into their self. And that's completely on you. You know what I mean? If you want to do that, do that. If not, that's fine too, right? But yeah, I think there was a coupon already today, and then maybe we'll get another coupon tomorrow. We'll also have a few 50K funded giveaway accounts to give away towards the end of the week. So keep an eye out for that. And all you got to do is follow me on Instagram. So this is my Instagram right here. Just make sure you're following me here. Make sure you're subbed to the channel. And you may be the winner of the next giveaway. Yeah.
Ooh.
Green, we hanging out today, Green? Should I send the flight?
Wait, the flight? How far is he from you?
He's 2 hours. 2-hour flight. Easy. He could be here.
Okay.
He could be here by 1 p.m.
Yeah, man. Do it, Green.
Yeah. So, all right, cool, gang. Well, great job today. Way to stay in the pocket. Wait patiently for the right opportunity. It made us money today, and that'll probably do it for me. Rafi, Magnus, appreciate you guys coming on here and being up here with me as well. And good job today.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, W.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me up here, man.
I'll see you tomorrow for London. Chat.
Yes, I hope so.
Stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble.
Good.
Stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble.
Lock the accounts.
Lock them up.
You know.
Lock them up.
All right.
Lock them
All
up.
right,
We're
guys.
back for London. Asian.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Peace and
Yeah,
love.
nice.
Hope y'all have a great day, and blessings to you and your families. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow, same time. Everyone else will see you back in Asian session later on and in London. So see y'all later. Have a great day. Good job today. And we out, man. Peace. And
God bless y'all. See ya. Peace.
Later, G's. Hope y'all have a good one.
A2000
Peace.
EST.
I'm gone.
OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' ride forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I will never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I will never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the pay's different. The pay's different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on. So they see me coming, they still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit him like, whoa, man. Hey, make him do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Hey, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Hey, we saving souls on the campus. Hey, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Hey, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm
down, now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and the mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business, now who I worship. Who the little guy making big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where
I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up.
yeah. Remix. We back at it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let go. Let go. Come on. God made rivers. God made lakes. God made me. So you gotta pay my rate. God got holy Bible pockets on me. Thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake. Just tap to the food. I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude. You freak your face. Pull up in the church in the rave. You know I'm going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let go. I need bass. Attention on me, call me bae. Money bass. It took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway. Lowly, humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let grace. Let go, live life. Can't help myself. You took them stripes. You took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my